Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Thursday night. Double check, make sure we got audio. We got audio, we're good to go. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Looks like we got a couple people rolling in here. Fun stuff planned tonight, but I got something in the mail over here that I'm really excited about. We got a nice new little setup behind me. Kind of last week I really wanted to stream, but this thing was still in a little bit of shambles and it wasn't quite where I needed it to be, and plus I had a little shop mishap that I had to deal with as well. So yeah, let's get into the stream tonight. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Looks good enough for me. Take a look at the cameras. We've got a little muffler project going on the workbench, the new workbench, which I'll show everybody tonight. That thing's a beast. If a tornado comes rolling through town, I'm telling you, that workbench is probably going to be the last thing that's hanging around. So we're going to work on a CL exhaust tonight. It's a 1968, and that is going to go on the Apocalypse bike, which is right behind me there. I think it's going to look really badass when we get it done. I think it's going to look amazing. And over here, been making a little bit of progress on the Apocalypse bike's engine. It's coming slowly but surely. I just really haven't had like the huge motivation to polish things, honestly. That's kind of where I'm at. So very fun, cool stuff. I didn't get a lot of stuff in the mail. Hey, Tyler, how are you, man? Thanks so much for joining the stream tonight. Hope you're doing well. How's your project coming? Hopefully it's going well. Let's go over here. Let's get over to the new desk here. I'll give you guys quick little look-see here. So totally have flipped the entire shop around. So just kind of quick little pan around. I've opened up a ton of room in the shop, which feels really, really good. Things were starting to get really tight. It was starting to get a little bit ridiculous in here, so I had to kind of make some changes, and the big change was building this workbench here that's high enough so that I can store some frames. So I've got 3 frames under there. I've got 2 CB350 frames, and then I've got the 125 frame stuffed under there. It's kind of just took advantage of a lot of workspace that I was missing. And then this was really the big weekend project a couple weekends ago, is building myself a proper workbench. And that thing is built, as they say, like a brick poop house. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited. I'm still getting organized. I'm moving tools around, trying to figure out, you know, what is it that I really need. But this is kind of the new shop, which I'm really excited about. David Ellis, how you doing, man? You will have a shop one of these days. I guarantee you, you will. It's clean right now. We're going to make a huge mess tonight. I can guarantee that. But I've kind of been on this little 1968 CB350 kind of kick here recently. You know, last time in the stream we got rid of that C's piston. Well, I was up on the eBay, and I don't have any side covers for that bike. And wouldn't you know, a really beautiful set of 68 to 70 CB350 side covers came onto the market. And these things are almost flawless. I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to feel bad painting these. Yeah, it's a decision. I didn't think they were going to be in nearly this good a shape. Tyler, about to get into rebuilding my CL's front wheel. You got that, man. You got that. You can do a front wheel. What I love about this is it came with the badges, came with the grommet. And if we flip it back over, it's got both tabs in place on this bad boy. Like, these are in beautiful vintage shape. I'm really hesitant as to whether or not I want to paint these. Like, this one's scuffed up just a little bit here. But not so terrible. I have not got those wheels back yet, Tyler. I'm still waiting on getting those wheels back. I actually haven't even really called to check in to see what's going on. I've been kind of busy on the home front with a bunch of stuff, so I'm really in no rush. I've got quite a bit of other work that I can keep busy with. So yeah, maybe now that I'm looking at these, you know, I might not feel quite so bad about painting them. But the difference is that there's no vents on these, and the 68 through 70 didn't have any of the the little cutout vents. Let me grab a set of side covers And again, this is not the bike we're really technically working on the channel. But you'll see when I pull some of these out, the early ones are just a little bit different. So an early set is going to have like a different variety of different kinds of little vents kind of put inside of them. So is this a full set? Yeah, a full set of CLs. I didn't even know I had these. These aren't in that terrible shape. This is the exhaust side, so those would be all cut up or melted up. But all the tabs are in place, so I do have another set for a CL, so that might mean I've got another CL in my future. But this is how you usually find these darn things. They're usually all smashed up. A lot of these are broken out. See, that's all broke. Oop, I just completely broke it more. Oh, well, this one's kind of far gone. And also, one of the tabs is gone. That's one of the things you want to be watching for, too, are both your tabs here. It's like the worst feeling in the world if you end up breaking one of those off. So these were just immaculate. I could not believe it. You know, there was only a picture. This is the candy gold, David. This is the candy gold color. So it's not that panther gold and later models. But both the badges, all the grommets, and all 4 tabs, $100 for the pair. $50 a crack. To me, well worth it. David, I should get my new wiring harness in about a week, so I hope to get my CL350 on the road soon. That new wiring harness is going to save you a ton, buddy. That new wiring harness, kind of starting fresh with everything, is going to work. And David, while we're here, we could actually take a look at the bike and those little grounding points that you need on those lights. I think that might have been one of the things you were missing on your wiring there. So we want to take a look at that for sure. Let's see. Hey, Nixon. Hey, Nick, how are you? Good. Glad that you could join us tonight. Big Al, just found you. Got to catch up with you. I desperately need the CB75 360 twin vents if you run across one. What is that? 75 360 twin vents. Is that what we're talking about here? Like this? You need a 360 set? I don't think I have any 360 ones in here yet. But hey, man, I'm glad you found the channel, Big Al. Yeah, we're having fun. We're doing weird stuff every single week. And yeah, right now I'm just kind of, oops, there we go. We'll go over here. I'm just looking at how beautiful these covers are. Now, I need to go and look and see if these would need to be white or blue. Because I have the 68 CB350 up there, and it is blue and white, and I just don't remember off the top of my head. If the covers were white or if they were the same color as the tank. I think they were white, if I remember right, but I don't know. I could be totally wrong. I'm super glad that I kind of dug these out because I totally forgot that I had a full set of CL covers that will work on another one of the bikes. So that's going to save me a little bit of dinero as we go through stuff. And then again, for those of you who just joined in, lots of work has been going on in the shop trying to maximize space. That has really been the big goal of everything. Got really organized over on the shop. There's the Apocalypse bike hanging there. Got a nice little area here to do some polishing. I would love to get a little bit of a vent going so I could vent some of the dust and stuff when we're working on that. But again, the big thing that I love so much is this damn workbench and pegboard. I can actually spread things out just a little bit, and that thing is built really, really well, and it gives me some space under here to actually go ahead and store some frames, keep things out of the wear. Big Al, a pair of the side saddles. All right. Well, I mean, eBay is where we're finding that. That's where I would head. There's also some replicas out there that people are making as well. Look at this. Engine's coming along pretty good. I'm feeling good about that. I am procrastinating just a little bit on these fins. That's kind of the deal. Daniel, thanks for joining the stream tonight, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Real quick, I actually just want to hop over to the browser. And the other thing that I like is I'm not going to be working at the computer anymore. My computer was getting completely trashed because I was doing all kinds of craziness. So I love this new shop setup. But let's hop over to the intranet and let's see. We want to do CB350 1968 blue. And let's see what color those side covers are. There we go. White, white, white. Looks like they are going to become white. That's going to be the goal on those. So there we go. They are white. So it kind of carries that color all the way down. I have the nice tank. Tank's in pretty good shape. I kind of want to stay away from painting the tank, but you know how I get. I just kind of start sandblasting and cleaning stuff. But so that was an easy little riddle to be able to plan. If you're new to the stream, be sure to visit keeponwrenching.com. I still do have some stickers available. Go request that sticker. You can also go visit the merch store, pick up some Keep On Wrenching gear. And I am very, very happy to see the group continuing to grow. The Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook, up now to 164 members. And we got all kinds of stuff going on here. We're painting gauges, all right? Well, they wished me a happy birthday. It was my birthday last week. That was good. What else we got going on? We've got, well, Brian T. He's got some parts coming back in. He'll get through it. He'll get through it eventually. Ran into some issues there. Look at this sweet little SL for sale, $250, Oakland, California. I don't think that'll last very long, but it's a really fun group, really great group of people. Oh, here's somebody running something. Let's go here. See if we can hear that. Look at that old Yamaha RD350 fired up today. I love this story. It's like in a million pieces in a bucket. Thought he'd sell it that way. He actually got it back together. So Shane, awesome job on that. And what else do we got here? Oh God, going through here. Oh, what's this? Let's go into here. What is this? Michael, slowly getting there. Couldn't have done it without the form. That's awesome to hear. But look at this. I love these moments. Yeah. Saving these bikes, man, one piece at a time is really what we've been doing. And it is fantastic to see. So, yeah, join the Keep On Wrenching community group if you haven't done so already. We'd love to have you join in the group. And then also the YouTube channel. YouTube channel is working its way towards 7,000 subscribers. Can you believe that? Never in my wildest dream. I think I had 170 subscribers when I started the motorcycle series. So it's definitely caught on, and it's been an absolute blast to be getting to some stuff there. So let's see. It looks great. Big L. Oh, Big L, $10 coming in right off the bat, man. You fired off the freaking sounder. I missed it, and I could always go for a little Jack Bauer, so let's hit that. Big Al donated $10 through the super chat. Thank you so much, and welcome, man. I'm so glad you found the channel. And, man, we're off to a fantastic start with the live stream tonight. Again, the main project tonight is dealing with the CL exhaust. It needs some cleaning. It's rusty as all get out. And also it does have one kind of large hole in it that I'm going to try and fix. I've got a couple of ideas on what to do there, but maybe you guys will give me some ideas on how to fix that as well. I'd like to do kind of a better than kind of half-ass job with it, you know, do a nice job with it, and actually make that happen. So, yeah, Big Al, thanks so much for the donation right off the bat. We'll get this thing rocking and rolling, and then boom. Man, top end is looking beautiful. Fins, not so much. I got to start taking some time to deal with all of that. So, you know, there's really not much else to do. I've ordered all of the parts in the past for everything that I need on the Apocalypse bike. If you're new to the channel, let's take a quick tour of the Apocalypse bike, give you a quick look at what we're working on, and then let's get into work. Drew, how you doing, buddy? Glad that you could make the stream tonight. I sent out, I think, 30 stickers this week, so you guys should be seeing, if you requested a sticker, those should be in your mailbox here in the next few days, hopefully. Colin, he made the stream. How's it going, Colin? You making progress on your project? That would be amazing. It's been a little while since I showed off the Apocalypse bike, and it looks like we've got some new users, new viewers, I should say, coming in. And this is really what we're going for here. It's going to be a 1972-ish CL350, but I'm actually putting a 68 CL exhaust on it. So it's going to have that single box kind of exhaust, and it is all blacked out, which I absolutely love. The black handlebars, black gauges, black mirrors, black everything on the up front. And then, of course, we did go and tackle painting chrome. So we've got the nice epoxy chrome fenders in place there, and they're I don't know. This bike is really growing on me every time I come downstairs to come kind of tinker around a little bit. I just kind of look at it and be like, damn, I'm getting pretty close on this bike. You know, once I get the wheels back, we'll be able to install tires and get this thing, you know, be a roller pretty quick. So that is going to be fantastic. Let's get over to the workbench and let's just kind of get to it, because this could be kind of a different kind of a project. Again, most of the stuff that I do on the channel, it's usually kind of a first try for me, right? I'm just kind of learning as I go on a lot of this stuff. So let's see, what's the best way? I've got to kind of get used to the new live stream setup that I've got. I've got myself a Two Hearted Ale in my hand. It's a giant can of Two Hearted Ale, but I'll be sipping on this throughout the night and doing that. Brian, Big Al, absolutely, those numbers are a blast. Keeps me really motivated when the numbers are kind of moving like that. I feel really good about it, and I love this new workbench. Oh my God, we're gonna have so many good times on this built like a brick poop house workbench that I put down here. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. This will actually be kind of the first little project that I do on this, aside from just organizing and doing all that kind of stuff. So fun. Happy Thursday. How's the week going? What are y'all working on? Nick, how are you, bud? Good to see ya. Brian T, what's up, y'all? Colin, Drew, Nick, Big Al, and of course BVM. Thanks for joining the stream tonight, man. Have you solved your bore issue yet? Have you found anybody to kind of help you out with that? That's a bummer. You waited so long for that, and then to have that kind of fall through is really, it's a bummer, you know. So here's what we're working with tonight. We've got the 1968 CL350 exhaust. And what I did earlier this week, I got some of the Evaporust gel, and I basically painted it on with a paintbrush, and then I wrapped it in saran wrap. The only thing is I don't think that this really gelled. If I look at it in my hand like this, I can see like there's little chunks in there. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. I'm not sure. I shook this and shook this and shook this thing out to do that. And I don't know, it wasn't really gel-like. It was still like this fluid. So I'm not really sure how effective it's actually going to be. So we're either going to do like a ton. Oh, whoa. Brian T comes in already right off the bat. $24.99. Q Jack Bauer BT is in the house. Yes, you are making the thunder go. I am now on season 6, episode 3 of 24. So I'm working my way through the series again. I do have to say, one of the most sad season finales of a series that I can really ever remember is the last episode of season 5 of 24. If you have seen that and you are aware of it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and it is merciless. It is an absolute... I had to start the 6th season right after that because I was like, nope, I can't do Jack dirty like that. We're going to get him out, and good things are going to happen. But yeah, so then I jumped right into season 6, and here we are. Brian T, thank you so much for the donation. The stream is off to an amazing start. All right, let's kind of unpackage this just a little bit, and let's see. Again, I'm not really sure that this was work. I wonder if this was on the shelf for a long time and it didn't quite work out, but I'm very curious. I thought this would work very well if it was more gel-like. Unfortunately, it wasn't very gel-like. Brian T, your bore issue is unresolved, but after the fiasco, I had to think I'm just going to swap out for new rings and just see how it goes. You know what, dude? I 100% am totally cool with that, and I agree wholeheartedly. I honestly do. I would say, just off my first glance here, that this stuff did actually work. Evaporust might have came through for a win already. Maybe that is how it is. But you can clearly see, and I'll get you a good look here, we're going to have to clean this off really well. But I'm not seeing a whole ton of rust on this anymore. So this is that material, right? This is the Evapo-Rust gel that I put on it. And this was pretty damn rusty. I think the other side was really rusty. Oh, wow. So this side was really rusty, but it is really rusty no more. Okay, so I think our first thing that we want to do is, really just get a Scotch-Brite pad and some soapy water, which I happen to have down below here. Got some warm, soapy water. And let's get this Evapo-Rust kind of off of here. Oh man, this actually worked really, really well, guys. I am impressed. I was holding my breath a little bit, being like, oh man, is this gonna work? And by God, it's gonna work. It's gonna be okay. It's still gonna require some elbow grease, of course. I mean, it always does, and it's probably gonna take a little bit of Dremel work down in here. Here you can see that hole that I've got to deal with here tonight. That'll be interesting. I'm going to try a couple things. Hopefully maybe some of you have some pointers for me as well. But hot damn, hot diggity damn, look at that. We have made some progress already. I put the Evapo-Rust gel on this. Was it last night? Was it only last night that I did this? I think it was last night that I put that on there. So it's really only been there for, I'd say 20 hours, 24 hours, something like that. I'm just trying to get this Evapo-Rust gel out of here. And you know what? It might be worth taking another stab at it as well, just to see, if I can get it even cleaner and really focus in on some of these rusty areas. But this thing was completely rust. It was all rust for the most part. Let's get this thing tipped over here. I'm trying to keep a good angle for you. Oh, damn. Yeah, this was all rust right here. Colin, very excited. What are you doing? Emma, training programs, 10 days. That's awesome. Yeah, get pumped, man. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Get pumped. Get excited. Here, I remember putting a ton of the Evapo-Rust gel down in this edge here. Let me get you a little better view. This is some messy stuff. It has an ever so faint odor, and that could be because I still can't really smell all that good, but it does have just a very faint odor. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure I really like it all that much, but whatever, we'll get through it. These pipes are a little bit awkward to deal with for sure, but I want to get down in here and start cleaning this. Like, this could use a little bit more love from the Evapo-Rust gel for sure. Big Al, I'm going to apologize for the dumb questions I'll ask during my restoration of my bike. Lost right lung recently, and so the work will be slow with tons of help from y'all, if that's okay. No problem. That's what we are here for. You ask away, man. Join if you're on Facebook. Be sure to join the Facebook Keep On Wrenching community group because, man, problems are being solved every day in there. I think some riddles are being created in there every single day too. I certainly wish I had the answers to everybody's woes. But I do think, among the group, there's usually some sort of, there's usually, some kind of a solution that comes out of things. Here's kind of the other part here, this bottom edge. I can see that Evapo-Rust gel, I might not have gotten it quite good enough down there. I'm just staring at this gaping hole in this thing as well, and I need to get on that, need to get this fixed as soon as possible, because I want to get this thing on the darn bike, but so far so good, man. Results of the Evapo-Rust gel beat my expectations. I was really worried about that. Here you can see there's a little bit of a hole forming here. It's not through yet. Yeah, Brian T, thanks for reminding me. Hit that thumbs up button if you're on the stream. It will help the stream get out there to more and more people and hopefully save more bikes. That's ultimately kind of the goal, is just to keep saving these old Hondas or any old motorcycle. I don't even really care. Already, we're just a few minutes in. We're 26 minutes into the stream tonight. We're hanging out at 11 viewers. I'm feeling pretty good. Brian T, I got a plan. let me tell you, buddy, I think I got a plan that's going to seal this deal. At least I think I got a plan. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it actually works, but I think it will. Thinking about over-engineering it a little bit. The other thing, to remember as well is that as I get a little bit more water to clean this up, I don't ride these bikes all that much. Really, the bikes, I think maybe each bike that I have only gets maybe between 300 and 500 miles on it a year. So it's not like I'm riding a whole ton. So I might be able to get away with some things here. Reagan's, he's in. Welcome to the stream. All the usual suspects are showing up. Dave Howard, you're in. Love the work. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's been fun. This has been such a fun little adventure since I got into all this stuff. So it's been a blast, and it'd be no fun if it wasn't for you guys. So thanks so much for coming. Before pick, I mean, honestly, it's in the other streams. I should have taken a before pick before it, but this exhaust has been all over. This, I wish I would have really focused more on this back side. Yeah, I could almost go for like a round 2 now that I've knocked this stuff out. But man, this front side was pretty trashy. This front side was pretty trashy. So I think progress was made on this. So let's just give this a wipey wipe like this, like that. And that's pretty damn good. I got some areas of focus for sure that I'm going to need to clean. But oh god, this hole's a lot bigger than I remember it being. So insurance gets cheaper the more bikes you have. Well, that's good. That's a good way to look at it. It's not cheap. I question myself every year, kind of, as to like, do I really need to insure all of this? Maybe I could just insure one of them, or I don't know. Swap the plate. Does anybody know? I don't know. But playing it all legal schmeagle for the time being. But yeah, this absolutely does look a lot better than it did. Dave, this is going to be on the Apocalypse bike. The Apocalypse bike is the one that we're currently building on the live stream. It's going on this. It's going on this one. That's what it's going to do. And the thing that I like about this, it's like the single piece big muffler CL, and it's got this cool cover. It's got this black cover, and this thing's dinged up and bashed up, and I don't even care because it's got all kinds of character flaws in it, just like all of us. And so like at the end of the day, it's going to have like this black cover on it. And then what I'm going to do is I want to wrap the exhaust black as well. So it'd be kind of a blacked out muffler system, which I'm pretty excited about. I think it's going to look BA on that bike over there. I think it's going to look pretty cool popping off the side of that bike. I think it's going to be good. I want to get the Apocalypse bike on the road this summer for sure. And I do think like once I get the wheels back, I think it's going to go pretty quick. I think it's going to go pretty quick once I get to that point. So just kind of knock some of this stuff off. And yeah, this front side did really, really well. I think instead of, I mean, we could maybe try Dremel some of this and to polish some of this out, but a part of me wants to just give the Evaporust gel one more jam for another few days and see what it can do, because this is actually much better than it was. A lot better, actually. So yeah, a little bit on this back fin. We'll have to work a little bit too. David, fitting that it's going on an Apocalypse theme, seeing as it's got the hole. Right. Well, we're going to try fix the hole tonight. That's kind of one of the goals, is to fix it. I was hoping this would like be beautiful so we could actually wrap it tonight, but we'll see. I mean, it's early yet. Yeah, you can see it's pretty cakey up in here. I wonder if I should give you a little bit better angle. I'm going to actually switch cameras here real quick. Got both of them side by side. I'm trying to get used to this new kind of setup. So there's a little bit more of a bird's eye view. I think so, Brian T, right? Right? I think so. I think that's what I'm going to do. All the badges. What do you mean, all the badges? Look at that. Look at that. So, Yeah, that is the ticket there. I am curious, though. I'm going to go to my Dremel. Hopefully, y'all never hear me asking, like, where my Dremel is anymore, because one of the reasons why I did the shop the way I did was to get more organized, because, man, how much time was I burning, like, looking for tools? And that got kind of annoying. And plus, I didn't like having to, like, walk back and forth all the time. Yeah, Brian, Big Al, absolutely. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. But I do want to see if I can get this hole patch tonight. So I think we might just dive right into that. I need to grab my vice grip. This Dremel has gone through hell and back. I need like two pliers or two vice grips just to get the darn thing apart now. It's so stripped out and bad, but I want to just see if I can get this thing to a point where I can just knock down some of this rust. And I do have, oh, I thought I had some steel brushes. I do have some brass brushes. Not sure those brass brushes are going to do a whole hell of a lot on this, but I mean, we can give it a whirl. I thought I had a whole box of these someplace. Might be looking for small little, ins and outs kind of parts here and there, because literally like everything has kind of flipped in the shop. So things are in different places, and I'm kind of hunting around trying to find stuff. I thought I had a whole box though of brushes. What did I do with that? Oh well, we'll find them eventually. I'll use up one of these kind of lightly used ones that I have. Go like that. Dave, electrical is intimidating. It really is. I'll try and spend a ton of time on the electrical while I'm working through this whole process for sure. Because, I made a couple videos about wiring, but they're kind of disjointed a little bit. They're kind of all over the place. And yeah, I mean, I need to put like timestamps in to say, okay, now go to video 49, or now go to video 110, in order to see the part that you're trying to deal with. So, but we'll go through it. I think it'd be a really fun live stream to try and just wire up the bike. I think that would be a good thing to do. Just trying to find a pair of safety goggles, because these things like to throw these little brass things all over the place. It's messy. I'm not a huge fan of it, but hopefully it'll work. I thought I had just a normal pair of goggles. Just a normal pair of goggles would be nice. Oh well, we'll go with these. No worries. Throw my hat down. Let's put some goggles on and let's see what we can do here with some of this rust. Just see if it'll even tackle it. Ooh, WD-40 a lot of times is all you really need. That thing was ripping. See if we make any progress with this at all with this. I'd rather have a steel brush for sure. I think I'd make a little bit more progress with it. But, I can't tell if it's just getting it dirty or if it's actually cleaning it. So I'll just kind of hit this one part kind of aggressively. Whoops. Lots of little nooks and crannies on this. I do kind of feel like the Evapo-Rust gel is going to be the ticket for us on this. But I'm not opposed to putting time into things, as you all know. A can of WD-40 is starting to die on me. Just keep on going. Just keep her going. Again, I just want to get this thing as clean as possible. Get the rust out. Stop the rot. Stop the rot if at all possible. I just felt one of those little things come out of there. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we're making any progress at all on that. A little bit. It's pulling stuff out, but I do think steel is going to be the way to freaking go on this. I'm just like trying to eyeball and see where's my little square cardboard box that holds all of my steel bits, so I could tear into this. It lightened it just a smidgen, but yeah, not that great. Matt, you got a 69 CB350. Love those. 68, 69, 70 are one of my favorites, quite honestly. They just look so damn cool on all of that. So it's set up for Dave. It's set up for a pogo seat as well. What's a pogo seat? I don't know what that is. Is that going to be something we're going to have to Google tonight and to see what a pogo seat is? Here's the wrap that I'd like to put on it. It's a black, kind of a flat black kind of wrap that we can put that on there. That would be awesome. I don't know if we'll make it that far tonight. We'll have to see how things go, but all good. Man, what did I do with all those brushes? Walking around the shop trying to figure out where I put those. There's a whole box of them. There's like probably 20 of them in a box, in a perfectly good box. And is this it? Nope. There it is. Found it. So I got a whole variety of different steel. I got some brass in here as well, like that. But I think I'm going to just go with these old school. I got a couple steel ones. I think I'll go with this old one. This one's gone through a ton of work. I wish that one had a proper shank on it, though. Let's see. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. And the thing I like about this is I can actually just use my impact driver with these. It makes it kind of easy. Makes it kind of easy to be able to do all that. There we go. Let's go to work. Whoa. Whoa. Yep, this is the ticket. I can already see it. Get this rag out of here. This is the ticket. Way better than the Dremel. Way better. Want to make sure I clean up around this hole really well. Let me get you over here. We'll give you a little different angle on things. Trying to get used to the new setup. I actually should get a couple more cameras just so I can, you know, really be efficient with what's going on. So I got to clean the hell out of this. Oh yeah, feels so good to get all this off of here. I might even get a little grinder out. You can see I'm knocking this rust out, and that's okay. That hole's getting a little bit bigger, but I'd rather get rid of the rust than have to deal with it again later. So I'm going to just hit this down just a little bit. There's a couple trouble spots that I'm seeing that are kind of developing right now. I'm tempted to maybe kind of deal with these, like this right here. You know, that's going to go. Nick, 16 people watching a man clean his hole. Not family television, I tell you that. We're getting deep. We're getting deep in it. Yeah, there's one here, there's one over here, and there's one here. Kind of caught this exhaust right before it all kind of goes to hell, honestly. sitting out there much longer, I think it would have been a done deal. So I'm glad that the bike kind of crossed my path when it did. But yeah, this is cleaning up actually really, really, really nice down in here. God, how can I see that so much? It's so shiny. It's just shiny, you know? It's glaring in the camera because it's so damn good. Also, when you're using these, also find it's good to reverse once in a while. Give your brush the other direction for a little bit. I think it kind of extends the life of stuff. There, we're starting to see some nice little sparks now, so that means we're getting down to that metal, and that's good. And that has enlarged this quite a bit. That has enlarged that hole. That's what I want. Just kind of focusing on this area right now. Let's get up underneath. And that looks pretty damn clean to me. What do you think? I don't know. There's a little bit there, just a little bit on there, but not too bad. It's not bad at all. Let's get you some better light. Might get the grinder out just a little bit and clean that up. Totally, Brian, right? Just opens the bristles up just a little bit, makes it a little bit better. It has enlarged quite a bit. Boy, everybody's head's in the gutter a little bit tonight. A little surprised by that. This is usually a little bit more high-class society. Tonight, not so much. You guys are going in on the dirty humor. That's okay. I mean, I don't mind, but I thought a little bit, you know, thought you were a little more high-class than that. That's all. It's all good. Where'd my vice grip go? Where'd my vice grip go? I was like literally just using it. And it was here. It was here. Did it fall under here? No. Didn't fall under here. Under here? No. I swear to God, there are little leprechauns that run around in our shops and they steal our freaking tools. Found it. Ish. It's annoying. It's annoying. We're bikers. Even if we ride Hondas. You know, I rode the 70 this weekend, and there's kind of a, where I live, there's a little, you know, like a biker bar, I guess you could call it. And I did go cruise through there on my Honda. I turned a few heads. I don't know if that was good or bad, but nothing bad happened. I've heard that some people aren't real big fans of the Hondas, so, but I just kept on going, and I was so happy it like ran so good all the way through there, and I just went, kind of cruised right through there. It was really fun. I was putting a little cutting bit on my Dremel, because I want to clean out these edges here just a little bit with this. Just make sure I'm getting it all out, you know. Let's just stop the rot. That's the main goal here. So just putting my goggles back on because I don't want to go to the hospital on a live stream. This will allow me to get inside here a little bit. Yeah, there ain't much metal here at all. Get up inside here. I mean, I'd rather get it to where there's metal. This is really thin. Really thin stuff. It's a lot. The metal's a lot thinner than I had anticipated. See that rust popping off of there? See if I can get in here just a little. That's not looking too bad. It's definitely a little bit bigger. Yeah, Novocaine for sure. Hot Pocket, what flavor? JP, go Brian, go. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Would I be a trader if I bought an 82 Kawasaki? No, it's a barn find. 82, that's pushing it as far as a vintage bike to me, but shoot, man. It's your bike. Want all this rust gone. And I hope you can see that. Like, it is knocking rust. There is not much metal here at all. And I do know, like, the other thing just to know, guys, like, I don't have a welder. I'm not a welder. In fact, I really don't even want to go deal with a welder. I'm in Michigan, and we're leading the country right now with the virus and all that stuff. I'd rather just kind of deal with this on my own. Just trying to get on the back side here. Like there, I can totally tell I'm back to the metal there, which is really nice. Like it's not cutting away nearly as fast as it was. I got to get over here just a little bit. Ah! We are to the metal on that spot. A little bit of rust in here yet. There we go. That feels like, you can definitely feel it while you're doing this when you hit metal. Like down here, I'm not quite there yet. It's good there. It's not so good right there. Whew. Damn right, David. It ain't gonna rust, so there ain't no metal there. That's right. I'm actually okay with that. Like, it was very, very thin. It was really, really thin in there. So I feel a lot better about this spot right there. Had to be done. I feel like it just had to be done. And honestly, it's not that traumatic. It's not that traumatic. It looks just fine. But here's what I was kind of thinking. I've been kind of brainstorming, trying to think of like, okay, how am I going to kind of fix this without access to a welder, without any tools, And I think it's going to be a combination of using some high heat putty, okay? Did some research on this. Says on the tube that it's for working on mufflers, so that'll be good. But then I was also thinking, just for like another nice measure to fix this, is use a little bit of an aluminum can and cut a piece in and then rivet a piece in. Like use the putty, put the putty in, seal it, and then go over the top with a little bit of this. and then do a little bit more of the putty on top. So kind of like do a little bit of a layered piece. And I think I kind of need to do that at this point because this hole has definitely gotten a lot bigger than what I had initially bargained for. So I think this stuff will be just fine. If not, I can go out and find, something a little bit bigger, but it's an aluminum can. So I don't see why something like this wouldn't work. Is that crazy? For me to like cut a piece in, rivet it in, and do the high heat putty, put this in over the top, then high heat putty to seal off any of this. What do you think? I'll wait in the comments. Thinking it would work. I don't know why it wouldn't work. I feel like it should work. I wish I had like an old school can though, right? Sounds like a questionable but a theoretically fun experiment. I agree, and those are like my favorite kinds of things to kind of get involved in, right? So, like it'd be something like that, and looks like I'm just eyeballing it, just whatever. We'll cut it, tape it in. I mean, you don't see this. This is the bottom side of the muffler, and then keep in mind. Ooh, Colin, an old can. Thank you for saying that. I believe I might have an old metal can. An old metal can. Got this. It's kind of a nice old can, though. I don't want to bust that one. Yeah, the aluminum's a little bit light. It's a little bit too lightweight. But something like this. Something like this might work a little bit better. License plate might work. Yeah. Oh, let's test the strength of my shears. Yeah, I can cut this with this. Careful not to damage myself. Let me get you back up to the high level camera here. Yeah, this is definitely a little bit more firm than the aluminum can. This is really thin, really, 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 really thin. So I think I'm going to change out to this. Let me just cut a piece of this. Good call, Colin. I like it. Yeah, so this will be a little bit more firm. There we go. Too bad it's got this stupid logo on it. This was really good popcorn, by the way. Just popping. Just pop in. It was very good. Too bad that sticker's on there. Does that matter? Nah, who cares? It'll melt off. So yeah. This is good. Yeah, I can definitely rivet onto this. So I think we could go like zip, 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 and build it out to there. So just kind of eyeballing it like that. And again, this is on the bottom side of the muffler. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Yeah, Nick, I think this is way better. Way better. That's why I don't work on my bikes without all y'all. Is you just make it all better. All right, let's cut this down. I don't see why this wouldn't work, especially if I layer in the putty. I think it'll work, and then over the top with the putty. I've read amazing reviews on that. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like putting a layer of putty underneath would just be good, and then over the top, and then seal up around it. And I think it would be fine. Don't you think that'll be fine? Let's take a closer look. That, just like that, and just kind of lay this in here, just like that. I'm kind of feeling it. No, it was a popcorn tin. It was actually a popcorn tin. I had spoke at a conference, and they sent me a little gift, and it was a popcorn tin. Very thoughtful. I don't think they thought I would do that with it, but I did. But yeah, I think that this would totally work. I think what I'd kind of like to do as well, I have some of that rust stuff, that navel jelly, I think it is. Yeah, right here, which I think would be useful just to hit this with. Reagan, how did you prep for painting your frame? Did you paint strip or sand? I sand blasted mine. My first one, I actually just had power drill and steel brushes, and it worked out pretty well. Sandblaster makes it go a hell of a lot easier, I will say that. Sandblaster was nice. It depends how bad it is. It depends how rusty it is, right? Like if it's super rusty and you got to get in there, you want to do that. Oh, could I secure edges all the way around, limit vibrations, weakening of the putty? Yeah, I suppose we could. You're saying like build a little lip into that? Yeah, build a little lip into that. I don't know. That might be surpassing my my mechanical abilities. I'm trying to look like how could I bend that really nice and clean. I wonder if I could just do something like this. I mean, I got extra metal. If I screw up, it's not the end of the world. Reach over here and grab a hammer. Oh, we're gonna pound on the table for the first time. Let's just get a... Okay, so there's that. Now what I think I'd want to do is I want to get a little bit of a lip into that. So we'd go this way and bend it down. Let's try and get a mark. Try and see a little mark on it. It's not very far that I would have to bend that around. What can I do? I have a ruler. I have a little ruler that would probably totally do the trick. Got a little metal ruler. Get this out of the way here for a second. See, so I'm going like this and like this. I wonder, did I leave enough on the top? Oh yeah, I got plenty of room up on the top. That would feel good. Getting this other bend in it though, that's gonna be a little tricky. Wonder if I could just bend it carefully. Let's see, let me go back to the high view. Just like that. Just trying to visualize how much I need to go here on this part. I can clean it up later. Not worried about that so much. But if I bend it something like that and then crimp it one more time, I mean, for effect, hopefully I left enough room for a rivet. That's the only thing that I'm thinking about right now. So did I leave enough room for that? I don't know. We'll find out. Just crimp it. It's pretty easy. It's not heavy or, it's not difficult to bend at all. It's not going to be quite as clean. I'm seeing that right now as that one flat edge. Oof. Yeah, so I'd want to go like deep. Come over. Let's see, what am I doing? There we go, like that. That would work. That would work. I gotta clean this up a little bit though. Oops. Clean this up a little bit. Kind of a fun little experiment, I think. Like that. I don't know if I left enough there to rivet on the other side. That's the only thing. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to see if I can cut a really big piece here. I like where you're going, Brian T. I mean, it's might be a little over-engineering, but anybody else working on a project while the stream is going? Yeah. What are you guys working on tonight? See if I can slash my hand up on some metal. See if I can do that effectively on stream tonight. There we go. There, that would be enough. That would be enough to do it, for sure. I just need to leave myself a little bit more room. Wish I had like 2 flat little boards. Regan should be doing your schoolwork. Let's see, if I go like something like that. Get a pen. Let's draw this out. Let's start thinking. Let's start thinking through this. Never really know what we're going to get into on the stream each night. You never really know. So I feel like I want a lot of overlap because I do want a lot of room. You know, I might have just idiot savanted that pretty damn close. If I just cut it like that, that might be a little bit, still a little bit too much, but it's better to do that. I see what you're saying about it'd be nice to have a little bit of a layover on that. I'm just trying to figure out an easy way to manufacture that. I guess I could, just looking around, what is being provided to me in the moment? This might be a little bit too thick. It's a little bit too thick. I need something, I have a little piece of plexi over here. A little piece of plexi. This is about the right width. That is about the right width, so I might be able to work with this a little bit. And then kind of get it folded down just a little bit. Let me move you back. I'll get you up here a little bit too. So you can kind of see where this old brine brain is going right now. So I'd like it to go like this. And leave enough room. Just like that. Fold it over. Get my pliers. Drop my pliers on the floor. And I can kind of crimp this nice and tight. So that would be my seal. Les. Hey, Les, thanks for joining the stream. Doing more experimenting, trying some new stuff again. Believe that, eh? Now what I can do is with this kind of in place, let me think. It'd be really nice to get this really nice and clean so I could bend that up on each side. So I'm wondering, I wish this piece of plexiglass wasn't so damn long. Very soon, I may just break it, get it out of my life. Okay, I broke one of my quick grips last week. I have not replaced that yet. But what I'm thinking is that on one side, I could, it's the opposite way of what I'm trying to do here. I guess I could just bend it. Man, it's so nice to have it nice and clean, a clean bend like that. I really am a fan of that. These things are tough to hold on to. I'm just going to crimp this really good on here. What's Les up to, man? Ready for more Mr. Wizard? That's an old 70s computer game, wasn't it? It was like an educational game, the Mr. Wizard. I had one of those when I was growing up. Had all the little buttons on it. All right, so there's that. There's our ridge. Now I just got to get these to bend out ever so slightly. Daniel just subscribed to the channel. Thanks so much, Daniel. Thank you so much. That's okay. It's scrap. It's scrap, man. I ain't worried about it. Hatson just subscribed. Hatson SBO2 just subscribed to the channel. We're reeling in people, man. How cool is that? We are working our way to 7,000 subs on the YouTube channel, man. It is actually really, really exciting to watch that channel grow. Just trying to think. I want to do something like this, maybe. And then get it on the edge. I wonder if I could just bend it down just a little bit. How can I get you a good look at what I'm trying to idiot savant my way through here? I think that's the right term, because that's exactly what it feels like. Let's see. So I would bend it down this way. Yeah, and then it would fit there. That ridge is not very long. Move this out just a little. Get you over here. Just trying to get it kind of on the edge and hoping I know hope is not a strategy, but I'm trying to see if I could just get it a little bit there, just to bend it. So we got a little flange. It's nice to have it on here. How do I do that? My brain is hurting right now, guys. My brain is hurting. If I had like a little... I know what I can do. I have a long, round, thin file that I think would work very well for this. No, I don't, but this will. I think this will work. So if I go like this and like this on this, grab this, and see if I can hold this all together here. I just dropped it on the floor. I'm really bummed that I broke that other quick grip. It just really sucks that I broke that last week. It's like if I do something like this, give it that brace there. Kind of, whoa, didn't quite have it on the table, but kind of see what I'm going for here. Get that in place on that. Don't forget to demolish the like button. Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. I am so bad. I get so into these damn projects, I just totally forget that I should be like maybe promoting a little bit. So thank you so much, everybody, for keeping that going. All right, here we go. So I'm wondering now if I could just grab something here. Let me get you, I'm going to get you back down on this low camera. That seemed to be a little bit better view for you. I'm going to move you over on this side. Still trying to get used to the new studio setup. Everything's kind of in a different place now. So now I got this kind of metal wire going across here. I can hold that into position. If I had a little flat screwdriver. There we go. Pull this up. Hold this in. Try to lift this up just a little bit. I just need to get a little bit of play on it. Ah, there we go. There we go. That might be a little bit much. But there's one. It's a little bit high. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's not too bad. And I just got to do the same thing over on this here side. And this one should be a little bit easier because I can just line it up here and hopefully with my superhuman strength just bend that up. Look at that. I'm so powerful. And there we go. Is that acceptable to you, Brian T? Might be a little bit high. Might be a little bit high, but let's get a look-see over here on this. Just like that. And this will slide right on there like that. We could do rivet, 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 rivet. Just like that. Now I'm wondering if I should do the putty underneath as well. Like do putty in here, pound it into position, and then drill it and rivet it into position. I'm going to need to be like right here. And these are going to have to be right in the corner and literally right in the corner like that. I think that'll work. What do you guys think? I think that'll actually, I don't know, do I even need the putty because now it's been done so cleanly, right? Focus. Huh, kind of feeling it. 21 viewers, guys. Can we break 30 tonight? Hit that share button. Hit the thumbs up button. Tell your friends. Like if you got buddies that are restoring bikes with you or something, you know, man, share the stream, man. It's like one of the best things you can do to support the channel. Could put a rubber mallet to it to flatten the ridge a little. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is get it into position and then, yeah, hit it with my rubber mallet to kind of seat it. Let me give you a better look here. So, see how I've got a little bit of lip here, right there? I think I got room to go in with this just a little bit and then kind of form it. And then we can drill in and get that good. I'm kind of feeling this. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I like it when a plan comes together. My wife bought me a brand new rubber mallet for my birthday. She saw how decrepit my rubber mallet situation was, and she was like, I can't not have my husband using such a pitiful tool. And she got me a rubber mallet. I was pretty stoked about that. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. All right. Oops, sorry about that. Just trying to wipe my face. I got one of those things. Colin, stop making fun of me, man. I'm trying. So the other thing, I got rivets. So I've got a variety of different rivets. I got small rivets. I got bigger rivets. So I'm thinking the smaller rivets will be just fine. So how many of the small rivets do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would think, just trying to think through the process here. Kind of excited to get this thing going. I would put one here. I could do, it looks like I could do one up here. I got to keep it pretty close though. I could do one here and like one here. And then down here, it doesn't matter. I could just go nuts. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 right across there. And then with the putty, I think we'd be in really, really good shape. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling okay about this. All right, cool. I guess I got to find the right size drill bit for the rivets. That's kind of the next step, eh? All right, so where's my drill? Oh, my drill is on my little table now that I have for my tools. So hopefully in the future, I'm not going to be walking around being like, where the hell are my tools? And then wasting 5 minutes looking for stuff. All right, so I'm going to use those smaller rivets on this end. I just want to make sure I get the right size. That one looks pretty damn close to me. So we'll do a test hole and we'll see. We'll do a little test here. I honestly think that this is going to be functional. I think this is going to work. I feel pretty confident about it. So let's test. Let's do a little test hole. There's our test hole. Will the rivet fit? Pretty damn close. It's in rubber, which probably wasn't the best thing to do, but you know what? What's a work table for? First hole in the work table. That should be perfect, actually. That'll fit nice and snug. Snug. Move this out of the way. And we can do, let's see. Brian T, be right back. You better, boy. You better, you better. It's like another song, like you better, you better, you bet. Well, who did that song? That's a blast from the past. All right, should I be drilling holes into my brand new workbench that I built? Probably not. Brian should probably chill out a little bit and get a little piece of wood to drill into. You know, no sense in drilling holes in my brand new desk. But do I have a freaking piece of wood in this place? Like just a little piece of wood. I've got a 8-foot 2x4 sitting right there. But that's definitely not what I freaking need. Just need a little piece of wood. Sheol. Hi, Brian. I'm looking now for 40 minutes. It should be ready now with Welding Man. Ready now with Welding Man. What's going on? What? Heat-resistant sealer from water running down. Yeah. I don't know if I have this JB Weld product that we can use in it for sure. Gosh darn it, I had a small little 2x4. Ah, screw it, I don't care. Jeez, let's go. Let's go. Time's a wasting. Actually, I should be drilling proper pilot holes with a smaller bit, because that did pull that apart just a little bit. And that's no good, because we worked very, very hard on that. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to find a really tiny one to do pilots. Then we can drill all this out proper. When in doubt, the who. There you go. Thank you, buddy. You better, you better, you bet. Yep. Wait, I better make sure. Make sure. I can come this way with this just a little bit. I'm kind of just looking straight down on this. There we go. There's that one. I almost feel like almost riveting this in place now, but I won't. Got to keep the show going. There we go. There's two. Holes are lined up pretty good. I feel really good about this, guys. Yep, that's the plan. I'm just going to drill it now, and then I'll put JB weld into that. There we go. I'm telling you, one of the greatest things on earth, one of the freaking greatest things on earth are sharp drill bits. All right, just holding this in place. There we go. There's those. So those are my pilots. And there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 right in there, which I think is going to be just fine. A step drill with that. Tell me what that is, dude. I don't know what that is. I want to learn, though. There we go. That. Like that. A little rusty right there. Not feeling too good about that part. But screw it, we're gonna roll with it. We're running it. We're gonna run it. There we go. Kind of liking this. I got a little hanger on her right here. Knock that out. Come on, get out of there. You don't belong there. We don't like your kind here. Get out of there. All right, now I can try and drill these out. Very carefully, though. Okay, yep, that was the key, man. The the pilot hole. Just like every other thing, man, the pilot hole is so key. A unibit? Never heard of that, dude. I'm just going slow. That's all I'm doing with this. Going slow. Slow and low. Bam. All right. So, come back over here. That should all line up like freaking boot. Just like that. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so now I got this stuff, which I kind of want to just put down inside of here, and then we'll kind of pound it all together. If I remember right, I don't think I'm going to need a ton of this. I believe you just knead it until it like gets warm. if I remember right. Oh, come on. Looks like a spinner top and gradually drills larger hole. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha. I read what you're writing. Here we go. I don't think I'm going to need much of this. And I certainly don't want to waste it. Looks like there's another. Nope, that's it. Okay, so where'd my scissor go? I'm just going to grab a chunk of this. Cut that. Wrap this back up. Put it back in the tube. All right. And I believe you just knead this a little bit. Kind of work this stuff, and it should get a little bit warm. Like if the Great Pyramids were rounded. I hear you. Apparently this stuff gets like super hard. So just knead it. Trying to kind of form it into what I want. And then I'll kind of go over the top of this too, I think is what I'm going for. But I could drop this in, which is going to make it pretty hard for me to find my damn holes. But I do think I should be able to. And it's all scuffed up. I feel like it's in the right spot. Now I just got to remember where the damn holes are. Dun, 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 dun. Got that darn song in my head. If I can get one of them. There's some sticky stuff. Okay, there it is right there. All right, if I can get this one. There we go. So then if I get this one in place, I think this is going to work. I don't see why this wouldn't work. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And there's that one. Beautiful. All right, now, why the hell doesn't, oh, because I got the wrong freaking size ones. I was like, what the hell did I just do to myself? Oh, this should go in there. I think I got to tap it in just a little bit, though. No, that's not what you want to do. I got to drill those out a little bit more. Doggone it. Just got to drill that out just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. All right, rivet gun. All right, let's put this bad boy on. Boom. Hot damn. And look at how it really crushed that down. Really nice. Just like that. Grab me another one of the little ones. I want to tap this down just a little bit. Man, we always get into some crazy stuff on this channel. Definitely not what I thought was going on. Had kind of an idea of what I wanted to do tonight, but all right, let's see if we can get this. Oh yeah, I love it. See how, yeah, hopefully you can see how that's sucking that out of there. Bam. It's like that. And get our other two. We're gonna be in business, man. Colin, you just retracted a lot of messages. What were you talking about? I think that'll be okay. That one bent just a little bit, but it'll be fine. I got two more smalls. Let's put this one in like that. Find this. I think this is going to work. Hot diggity dang. Yeah, it's smushing it. And especially, I think, once the steel stick dries, We're going to be golden. It's a little bit mangled. I have to give this one a little bit of a push-pull. Get this one in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Stuff is still malleable, so I'll just kind of smoosh it around. Taper it off a little bit. You know what? This is going to be a part of this bike for a long, long time. 1,000 years from now, someone is going to be like, who in the hell did this job? All right. I'm digging it. What do you guys think? Honestly, you think this is like super ghetto? I mean, it's a little ghetto, but I'm okay with it. So now we go over here and get this propped up. I'm going to have to give you a little bit different angle again so you can see what's going on. Whoa, my tripod. That's as high as I'm going to get. All right, cool. And we come down on this. I think it looks legit. And what we're going to want to do, there's a little drain hole here. I'm going to cut that little piece out right there. And I'm not even close to being done with this polishing part on this, but there's a little steel stick, and then we'll pop 4 rivets down into here. I'm going to give this just a little bit of a tappy tap. I think it's okay. It's a little high. It's a little bit high, but I mean, what you gonna do? You know? Again, it's on the bottom edge of the bike. You're not even gonna be able to see it, especially once the cover's on it. Whoa, these damn CL pipes and their curvy nature. Love them and hate them, you know? I gotta get this up here a little bit. Let's work this over this way. Let's get you pointed out this way, like that. And it should work. And let's go. And it should be all sealed, you know, really, really well. With the putty all the way around into that seam. So I don't feel like we should have, whoa, a major exhaust leak or anything. I think we'll be okay. That felt pretty rotten right there, though. I'm going to try one more right here, see if it's a little bit better. There we go. There's a little bit of metal there at least. There we go. Perfect. All right, now we can enlarge our holes. I'm sure like if there's welders out there, they're going to be like, what the hell is this guy doing? But, nope, shoot. I don't see why this would not work. I think I'm going to go with this one. We'll go like that. I mean, it can't hurt to put one there. There we go. Make sure that all stays in there. This damn tippy thing. All right, how many of these small buggers do I got? I got one. Shoot, all the rest of these are big ones. So I'm gonna go put this one here, like that. Wish I had some, I'm gonna look for some smaller ones so I don't have to drill any more of these out. Bam. That held. And I'm going to dig through my box here real quick just to see if I got any more smaller ones. There's just one smaller one. And come on, can we get lucky? Is this going to be meant to be tonight? There's one more. Perfect. Can we get one more? That's a big one. Oh, God. How lucky can we get here? One more, come on. Actually, two more would be amazing, but one would be beautiful. Come on, one more. I'm praying to the Rivet gods. I don't see one. There's a big one. Another thrilling live stream of watching Brian dig through a box of bolts. Awesome, David. I'm glad people are okay with this method. I was questioning myself a little. I was like, I don't know. It might work. But now that, like with the putty into this scenario, it 100% works. Oh, God, did I drop one maybe on the floor? I mean, worst case, I got to drill one of these out a little bit more. I'd probably drill that one out, but let's go ahead and get this one in. All right. Rivet. There we go. That's nice and solid, too. I like that. And it's pulling it all together. Just exactly what we want. Yeah, baby. Okay, gotta make sure I don't, that little hole there. Get that out of there. It's a little drain hole. And shoot, God, it would just be so perfect if I just had one more. Can I have some more, man? Can I have some more, please? Nope. You got me hoping there, Colin. I think I'm out. I'm going to take one more look in this box before I go and drill this stuff out again. I like this. This is going to work out beautifully. It's a big one. Gonna have to. Ooh, I see one. Yes. I think this one will still work. Oh, come here. Come here, buddy. There's one. So let's put this one here, if I can get it in there. Here we go. There's one. Now, again, I wish I had one more, but now I'm just getting greedy with the universe, you know. It's like, well, can I have one more? Can I have one more, please? Bam. Love it. And I saw that, like, suck down in. I don't know if you were able to see that, but it got sucked right down in there. That's all sealed. I need one more there. But I am out of the tiny ones for sure. Look at where we started. Look where we ended up. I think this looks pretty legit. Sometimes I even impress myself. I think this would work if I do this. Ow. Oh. God, some very strong man put that drill bit on. ¿Qué estás pasando? All right, so. Oh, God, I suck. I should know. K. Just testing. What is. Say it. What is. Help a brother out. ¿Qué estás pasando? That should work. Not quite big enough on that bottom side here. Maybe not using the right size drill bit here. Don't want to go too big, that's for sure. There we go. There's that. And we can put our last one in here. ¿Qué estás pasando? Pasando. What is that? I need to look it up. Please don't make me. I'm going to have to change this stupid bit. Luckily, this thing comes with its own wrench, which is kind of nice, but just another damn thing to do. This way. Come on. And I believe it's going to be this big one over here. I think the only thing I know how to say in Spanish is puedo ir al baño, which I think is, where is the bathroom? Puedo ir al baño. Could be wrong. It's been a long time. There we go. Here we go. Last one. This should seal the deal, everybody. There we go. Just like that. Boom. 1 hour, 38 minutes into the live stream. We patched ourselves up this damn hole in the exhaust. We can just let this bad boy set. We have that putty all inside. I don't know, man. Let's take a closer look at this. Gotta work on my lighting a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit too bright. There we go. I mean, Larry, Thursday night, 7 o'clock. I think I'm pretty good about being here every Thursday night, 7 o'clock. I might miss one every month or two. But Thursday nights, 7 o'clock Eastern. That came out. This exceeded my expectations. I'm not going to lie. I feel really good about that. I actually feel very good about that. Let's just make sure that the cover fits. When I put that on, there's no reason why it shouldn't. Yeah, plenty of clearance here. That's going to work, and once this stuff hardens, that's going to be bomb-proof. I don't see why that won't work. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. Love it. Loving it. Thanks, Brian T. ¿Dónde estás la biblioteca? Where is the library? Now I'm just kind of thinking, like, what's next? Because again, I kind of fly through this stuff sometimes. It's like I didn't really have much else planned. Kind of thinking through it. ¿Dónde está la leche? Oh man, I'm having flashbacks to my Spanish teacher in high school. And in college. I had to take Spanish in college too, and I still suck at it. You know, it's just one of many flaws, you know. I'll try to live with it, I guess. I'll try to deal with it. Move on. Yeah, let's put some tools away. I love having the tool board like right here now. That's really nice, except I'm a little short. I built it a little bit too tall. But damn, I feel good. I feel damn good about that. You can't even notice it. It looks like it's always been there. Looks like it's always been there. Haciendo. Haciendo. That's not house. Casa is house. Haciendo. Boy, who knows, guys? I don't know. I don't know. Cool. Hot damn. Hot diggity damn. Love being able to put things away quickly. I tell you, sometimes after these live streams, this place is freaking trash. It is so trash back in here. And I can put my tools away. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that saran wrap with the evaporust thing here real quick. And let's get this thing sitting again. Maybe do the whole damn thing. Do the whole thing again. And let it rock. It can be done, ladies and gentlemen. It can be done. I'm glad, man, and again, you all made this better because I was going to do it with a pop can. Pop can wouldn't have worked. So, Colin, you kind of saved me there. And then Brian T came in with the suggestion. So, that was huge. Brian T came in and said, you know what, you should crimp that around. And by golly, he was right. Boom, 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 boom. I just can't stop looking at it. It just looks so damn good. Gloves off. Whew. Let's take a little break ski here. Wait, if we're going to take a break ski, I'm going to grab my beer for sure. All right, what are we doing? Here we are. Oh, I forgot my hat. Where's my hat? Oh, you complete me. I love the early ones for sure, Nick. They're amazing. I should wait for the putty to cure. Yeah, or I could just avoid it. I could just avoid it too. I think it would be fine. I could just avoid it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here, guys. I want to show you something. So I had a relative reach out to me, and he was like, Brian, I hear that you're working on old motorcycles. And he was like, I have a motorcycle in my garage. It's been sitting there forever. It's a 1967 Super Hawk. Do, 305. I haven't done much research on it yet. There we go. Burgundy. There it is. The one he has is burgundy. That's exactly what it is. Let's go to the site. It's 305cc. This is exactly the bike. I was looking at it and I was like, what the hell? Yeah, look at that. How freaking cool is that going to be? Hi, Brian. I'm looking now for 1 hour. It shall be ready in 30 minutes. And welding, man. I don't understand. Well, this isn't the bike, Brian T. This is a completely fixed up one. This is what it would look like when I get done with it. A 305. Yeah, the tanks on these are amazing, right? He's sent me a few pictures of it. It honestly doesn't look that bad. Unfortunately, the engine is seized in it. But he did get some Croil, and he put some Croil in it, and he's going to let that sit for a week and see if it'll break free. That'd be huge if it did. But yeah, I haven't seen this burgundy one. It's the first time I've seen it. I've been looking. I was like, what color is that? Is that like just like a faded red? And he's like, no. It's a burgundy bike. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. No, it's actually not that bad. I mean, I've only seen a few pictures of it, but it's totally complete. Everything is there. The seat is there. The seat looked good. The gas tank looked good. He sent me a picture of the inside of the tank. The inside of the tank just had some regular, some regular kind of little surface rust, like nothing crazy like some of it. Dave Howard, do you just restore bikes or do you ever customize them? For the most part, I stay pretty close to original. I've had a little bit of fun with the Apocalypse bike so far, the current build on the live stream. But I do stay pretty much original with a little bit of leniency. I'll upgrade to electronic ignitions and stuff like that. But oh, Regan, here, this is the website right here, csmnl.com. This is, oh no, where is it? Oh, cmsnl.com. A 67 Dream, that would be a beautiful bike. Yeah, here's that website. This thing is killer. So let's go look at Honda motorcycles. And let's just see. So it's Super Hawk. It's a 305. Where that is? They're getting bigger as I go here. What were they a 77? Yeah, David, I put an electronic ignition in them for sure, just so you don't have to muck around with the points all the time. What were these called? CB77, that's what they were called. So, God, I wish I spent more time with Windows. There it is, CB77 right here. Show, what do we got here? Superhawk 61. Oh, they had a police general. That's kind of fun. Too far away. More about this model. But let's just see CB77 Superhawk. This is a 61. I think his was a 66 or a 67, judging by that. But this is why this website is so damn amazing. I mean, look at this. So if that engine is seized, I've got everything I need right here to be able to deal with this. And with the parts list as well on this. So definitely different than the 350. Just like that. Yeah, this thing is awesome. So like say you need this part number 18 that you don't have. You can just go down to the parts list here. Take a look at part number 18. Pull it up. And they're currently unavailable. This is what I find most of the time, is that the parts aren't available. That's what I see most of the time. But man, as far as a resource for working on these bikes, it's absolutely incredible. It is an incredible website. But yeah, this is going to be such a cool bike. It has title and key. But yeah, I hadn't seen a burgundy one like this. That would be a project. And I did say, kind of earlier on the channel, I want to get older. I don't really want to get newer. I don't want to, so we've got the 70, the 72, I've got the 74 125, and then the 68 CB, and then this would be 67 CB 77, and then I think I have another 72 frame. So I want to get older. That's kind of the goal. I don't want to get any newer than like 74. And this would kind of do that, to work on an old bike. Look at that cute little rear light. Oh, I like that. Super cute. Gemini SST50. What's a Gemini? I don't know what that is, but it's got all the different makes and models here. That's Gemini is a brand that I'm unaware of. I don't know. How are we doing on the group? Any people request to join the group? If you haven't already, please join the Keep on Wrenching community group. We have a blast over here. Lots of activity every single day. There's always something to interrupt my day just a little bit. And also, if you're new to the channel, go request your free sticker at keeponwrenching.com. I sent out about 30 stickers yesterday, so a bunch of you should be getting stickers. Go fill out the form. I'll send you a free sticker. And also you can go visit the merch store if you'd like to support what's going on here. Just experimenting and trying to fix these old bikes. Get yourself a coffee mug, a hat, t-shirt or something. I love these mugs right here. I absolutely love those. But if you'd like to support the channel, it's always appreciated. But more importantly, I want to see where you're putting those stickers, okay? So when you get your sticker, show me where you're putting your sticker. And you can publish it on social media. You can use hashtag KeepOnWrenching to do that. I love this group. We're up to 164 members on the group, and we did pick up a couple more subscribers tonight. We are crawling the YouTube channel towards 7,000. 7,000 people. Look at this, 611,000 views on the polishing rusted chrome. We've got 511,000 views on the chrome spray paint. I mean, then these other ones that I did way back in the day. But man, the channel's been growing. It's been so much fun to deal with. And just over time, these videos just kind of keep seeding themselves into everything. So I thank you all very, 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 very much for all the, I don't know, just all the support on all of this stuff. It's been quite an adventure growing all this stuff. Also, if you're working on a 350 right now, go check out the resources tab on the website and go to manuals. We don't need no stinking manuals. And you can download a copy of my favorite guide, the Honda 350 360 Twins, totally free. Just go get your copy there. You can download that. It's a fantastic, fantastic resource. And then I was doing something else on the website as well. Oh, past live streams are now also available on the website. So I've built this out so all of the old live streams, you can catch up with everything there. And my big project that I'm kind of working on the side right now is I'm trying to break out that huge YouTube channel, you know, the monster, right? So the playlist, the monster playlist of how to restore a motorcycle. Where is the darn thing? Oh, I started breaking it out into some playlists already, but how to restore a vintage motorcycle. It's over 200 freaking parts. And I'm trying to get that kind of broke down into, you know, I'm trying to get it broke down into chapters and like kind of a quick reference guide. And then I want to publish that over on the website for sure, because the videos have definitely been helpful, and I want to get that kind of squared away. I do need to just sit down and write some content for this section of the website. And once I get that done, I think it's going to be pretty sweet. The other part is getting the store going. I have a ton of parts. Like, I have a ridiculous amount of parts right now, and stuff that you need. I wish, Brian T, I wish I had an extra pair of chrome fork ears. I would just donate them to you 100%. Dave Howard's getting into the group. Let's get him approved right now. Bam, you're in, Dave. Awesome. Thanks so much for finding the stream tonight. Brian T, you give to us, we give to you, right? Awesome. That is, we got a cool thing going on here. We got a really, really cool thing going on this stream for sure. So hanging out at 22 viewers. I guess we go back and let's get this thing. Let's go back and look at this muffler. Man, the Evaporust stuff did a great job. You got me thinking a little bit about not mucking with this right now. But you know me, this is an entertainment channel, right? We got to keep doing stuff. We got to keep working. I think what I want to do here, I'm tempted to try and fix this. Like, I'm actually kind of tempted to like drill this out and fix this. It doesn't feel bad though. Like, now that I'm like looking at it. Oops, sorry guys. Sorry, so sorry. You know the way to a man's heart, chrome fork ears. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out. I have a saved search on my eBay. I'm watching. I'm sure you're watching too, but it's all good. It's cleaned up nice. It's cleaned up really nice. So I was kind of hoping to get to wrapping these, but I don't think I'm going to get to that tonight. I think what we'll do is let's flop this around. And this pipe is remarkably clean. I'm very, very pleased with how this is turning out. But I think I'm going to hit it one more time with this Evaporust. I'm going to wrap this pipe for sure. Great bike. I now 50cc greetings from the Netherlands. Greetings from the Netherlands. Hello. I hope everything's going well over there. And thanks so much for joining the stream. And literally, it's just like, you just paint this stuff on. And then I'll wrap it in saran wrap and let it sit for a few days. Oops, I got a little pop-up warning popped up on my screen. Just fill it up with the JB. You talking about that little small rust hole? I feel like I should drill out the rust though, right? I also like you can get kind of messy with this too. You can just kind of go for it. Kind of let her rip a little bit, you know? Because it has been sitting out, and I kind of neglected it a little bit. I didn't, should actually have my gloves on. Grab a pair of gloves. I had it sprayed down with WD-40, and then I remember I wiped it off one night, and I never did, like, really treat it again. Dr. BJS. Yep, we're back live. I missed last week because I was building myself a new studio. I was kind of just cleaning. I ran out of room, and I had to reorganize and stuff, and just wasn't working. So I'm back. I'm not just going to disappear. Or I shouldn't say that. I guess you could just disappear, but no, I plan on doing this for a while. Just keep it going. I really do enjoy these live streams. I look forward to them. Sometimes at the end of a work day, it is kind of like, oh boy, I gotta go work on this and do this. But for the most part, I really, really, really enjoy it. You see how this is like really liquidy? I thought it was gonna be like more of a gel. So I'm gonna buy some more and just see if maybe this was kind of a bunk batch that I got. And I'm just gonna be super liberal with it. And just kind of keep it going, get it down in these crevices. It's pretty bad down in here for sure. So I'm going to hit this really well. You know, I think I can hit this and leave that part kind of untouched. Yeah, if this was like a true gel, like almost like if it was like a true gel and it was like a Vaseline or something, oh my God, this would be absolutely incredible. But it has come light years from where it was. This was a rusty bucket. Josh Whitford donates to the stream $10 through Super Chat, firing off the Jack Bauer emote. Thanks so much, Jack. Have a couple beers on me and happy birthday. I think I can handle that. I think I can make that happen, Josh. Thank you so much for the donation. $10 coming into the stream. And I am currently on Season 6, Episode 3 of 24. I'm working my way through the series one more time, and I'm absolutely loving it. Thanks so much, Josh. I appreciate the support of the channel. Regan, every time I watch you, it motivates me to keep working on my bike. Well, that's the whole damn point. That is the whole point. That's why I'm doing this. I want to save these bikes one piece at a time. So that's kind of why on the stream we kind of focus, you know, on kind of one thing each night. We're just kind of looking at it. And let's go back over here. I want to make sure, Dave, I'm pretty sure that I got you into the group. Let's make sure. I'm almost positive we got you into the group. So let's head over to the browser, take a look, and see if we got you in. I thought I approved you. Let's refresh the group. If you're not a member of the Keep On Wrenching community group, please get in there. Go and do it. Dave, you're in. Go refresh your page. You should be in there, all right? We just approved you a little while ago, so you should be good. Hey, Drew, an hour ago, you came in with some information here. What are you posting about? Oh, your muffler fixed. All right, you're sharing your whole experiment. Oh, you put a bolt in there. Use some temp putty. Oh, I see what you did. You kind of built, you built like kind of a little bottom platform in there a little bit. Stuffing the compound up before painting. Didn't want to stick, does now. Awesome. This is why the group is so damn cool. All right, just awesome tips. We're up to 25. Hit that thumbs up button. Share the stream with your friends. Let's see if we can break 30 viewers tonight. Let's do it. Let's hit that 30 mark tonight. I think that would be amazing. Dave, you are in there. Drew, I will check this out, but look at this already. Just in the last hour, people are going off in the group. So how freaking cool is that? All right, back to work. We can't be sitting around looking at the internet. We got to keep moving. We got to keep working. We got to keep going, guys. All right, and also I don't want this stuff to dry out on me, so I want to get the saran wrap kind of around it. And I think I'm good. I think I'm good for now. So now what I'm going to do is just grab some of this and start wrapping this around. Come back to it in a few days, and it's going to be pretty much good to go. We're not going to get to the wrap, the exhaust wrap. I'm not going to wrap this until the rust is eliminated. You got to be patient with it. So I would have loved to have gotten to that, but not tonight. Not going to get there. Just not realistic. So just start wrapping this stuff around. Hopefully I don't run out. Actually, let me reposition here a little bit. I think it's going to be a lot easier if I stand this thing up on the floor. Hey, doesn't that new workbench look freaking beautiful? Look at that. Look at that workbench. A real pro built that one, buddy. A real pro built that one. All right, here we go. Let's get this saran wrap kind of wrapped around here. And this metal pipe is a pain in the butt because it's a spinny one. And we'll get this around here. And we'll just let the Evapo-Rust do its thing. Just let it do its thing. Time and Evapo-Rust. Some of the best tools that we've got in the game here, guys. All right, just like that. Rip that off. Seal this up. Just like that. Get her back up on the bench. I think we're good. Yep. So now we just let this sit. That is going to protect, and that's going to get that's going to get it cleaned up. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Just got on. Did I miss Brian climbing on tables? That's Garvin. No climbing on tables, but we did do one hell of a patch job on a muffler. I will say I impress myself sometimes. Check that out. Have to go back and re-watch if you missed that. I thought we did some pretty damn good work on that. There was a big old gaping hole in there, and we've got this in here. We'll get that stuff hardened, and that'll be good. We're just going to let that bad boy sit, but we fixed that hole in that muffler, and we're going to be good. And now we're just kind of in that annoying kind of de-rusting process. We just got to kind of wait now. I'm torn, guys. I feel like a responsible person would stop. Claire's Customs. Oh, wow. Claire's Customs fires off the Jack Bauer emote. Donated $5 to the stream. Thank you so much for the videos. I learned to set up the clutch adjuster on my CL360 by watching you. Claire's Customs, thanks so much for the donation. I'm glad the videos are helping people out. I'm glad you found the video and it kind of answered your questions. So thank you so much for the donation tonight. And thanks for stopping by the live stream. Great to have you here. If you haven't joined already, be sure to check out the Keep on Wrenching community group on Facebook and join all of us over there. Claire, thank you so much. Glad the videos are helpful. That's the whole point, man. It makes it all freaking worth it when I hear from you guys and gals. And when I open up my YouTube thing in the morning and I just see comments, random comments from videos that maybe I shot a year ago of, you know, showing how to adjust a clutch cable or showing somebody something. They're like, wow, thank you so much. So that means a ton. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Awesome. God, what a stream tonight. So fun. 2 hours, 6 minutes. This is really killing me here, though. I think, okay, so my patch job is here. I think I could do this. I think I could get onto this, because this top surface was very, very rusted. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this going. Oh, let's get you a little bit of elevation in honor of you too. And again, because you fired off the Jack Bauer sounder, I gotta say, Season 6, Episode 3 of 24 is where I'm currently at. Season 6, Episode 3. Couldn't leave Jack in the Chinese prison. I had to start season 6. Season 5 is such a bummer. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this covered because this was pretty bad, guys. This is pretty bad, and I think I could just like lay a little bit of foil or saran wrap over the top of this just to protect this long enough to have the evaporust do its thing. So yeah, just progress, every little thing that I can do here. Because it's close, man. Spring is very close. It's been pretty nice. It's been a little chilly the last week or so. I did get the bikes out last weekend for a little while. Got a little bit of issue with the 72, the red one. Having some carb issues. Nothing that can't get fixed, but still something enough to be really annoying. So I'll have to tear into that. But man, spring's coming, and I want to get this Apocalypse bike. I want to get this Apocalypse bike going. All right. So I just want to keep it up on this top end here and let this stuff kind of do its magic. Freaking Evaporust, man. I got to buy stock in Evaporust. If they have stock. Or they should sponsor the channel. That would be really cool. Let's go like this. Just want to grab a piece. Just going to lay some of this down. Colin's going to be back. He's heading out for a little while. All good, buddy. Let's get this kind of laid down. I'm just going to leave this here, leave it alone. On the other side is our awesome little patch job. So, and you know what? The patch job, honestly, was wasn't just me. I wouldn't have done nearly as good of a job if it wasn't for your suggestions, honestly. You guys push me to do better, which I need sometimes. There we go. Oh my God, saran wrap is all jacked up. My saran wrap is all jacked up. Can't get any more off of here. What's going on? There we go. There we go. Just like putting what was I going to say? A casserole in the fridge. That's what we're doing here. I'll let the Evaporust go to work. Oh, Claire's Customs. Let's get you into the group. Let's head on over. Let's do it. Let me finish my saran wrap job. I think we'll be okay. All right, let's head over. Let's get that on. Let's get it in. All right, let's go back to, let's see, get back over here. Thanks again, Claire. That's amazing. Super cool. We're going to get you into the group right now. Keep on Wrenching Community Group Member Requests. There it is. Bam. Let's approve that one. And the group just keeps growing, man. The group just keeps on growing. 165 members now in the Keep on Wrenching Community Group. And I tell you what, if you have questions, if you run into a jam, if you just need somebody to tell you it's going to be okay, this is really the group to go head to. If you have not already, be sure to head over to keeponwrenching.com, request your free sticker. There's a form at the bottom of the home page. And yeah, go get it. I'll send you that. And if you'd like to support, you can also go and check out some of the merchandise. Pick up a mug, a t-shirt, something like that. Every little bit helps kind of keep these bikes rolling. So good stuff. Super cool, man. We've grown the group. And man, we're doing awesome stuff. Welcome to the group, Claire, and I believe it was welcome to the group Dave Howard, I believe was the other guy who got in. Yeah, Dave, we got you into the group tonight too. So very, 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 very cool. And again, this is fun. We're at 2 hours, 11 minutes, 12 seconds. We're cruising along, making progress through all the stuff. We're making progress really fast tonight. I didn't think that muffler hole fixing was going to be that fast. I thought I'd be working on that quite a while. So that didn't happen. But again, real quick, I want to just go look at that. I want to look at that again. There's the next kind of project. Just got to get it delivered. Just got to figure out a way to get it delivered. I'm going to have myself a 1967 CB77 305. Love that tank. That tank is amazing. Sorry, I'm just daydreaming just a little bit because I'm getting excited. Getting super excited about another project, and I'm getting really excited that it's older. It's an even older bike. Again, let's make sure we are not missing anybody. Refresh our member requests. If you haven't already, make sure you go join keeponwrenching.com or Keep On Wrenching community group. It's also linked on keeponwrenching.com. 166 members in the group. Never thought we'd get there. 7 minutes ago, Brian T, he came through, getting busy for the live. Nice. Awesome. What are you working on here, buddy? Oh, you're doing valves. All right, you're getting into it. Getting into the valves on the 350. That's all familiar stuff. You got yourself a proper tool. That's wonderful to see. And there you go. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Got it on the little iPad there. Very cool. Nice little work spot. Rusty Nuts Fix It Shop. Hey, there's a Keep On Wrenching sticker there. You know, hey, order a Keep On Wrenching sticker free on keeponwrenching.com. That's awesome. Brian T, I love it when you guys are working while the streams are going on. I absolutely love seeing what people are working on. So, yeah, get busy. That's the whole thing. What was the comment earlier, too? It's like, oh, you're motivating me to keep working on my bike. That's the whole point. That is 100% the whole point in what I'm doing. I'm trying to save these old Hondas, man. That's the name of the game. Every little thing we can do to kind of keep that going forward, I'm all for. So let's get back to work. We can't be sitting around poking around on the internets. We'll do this. Tula Tom, did I see Tula? Did I see Tula's name pop up? Yeah, Tula's in here. He's hanging out. Got to go with the press and seal. Yeah. Tula, were you in here to see this miraculous exhaust hole job? I mean, I'm pretty impressed with it. Not going to lie. Ooh, it's starting to harden up a little bit. Yeah, by tomorrow morning that'll be a done deal. And yeah, we're good. I think we got to just leave the exhaust though for now. I do want to just keep the patch out of the liquid and stuff, so I'm going to flip it around. Clean out the exhaust on a two-stroke. What do you mean, on the inside of the exhaust? I usually just tip it over and shake it. That's pretty much all you do. There we go. So this is going to be golden, and the front side of this is actually really clean already. This will be nothing. I'll get a wire brush out and start killing it. I can't stop looking at that repair job. You know, this actually gives me a lot of hope for some other mufflers that I've got on the shelf back there. So I feel good about it. Nice. Dude, it went really well. I'm loving it. Okay, what should we work on? I kind of don't have a lot of projects because the one thing I'm waiting for is getting my wheels back. I'm waiting to get my wheels back so I can install tires and take that project really to another level. So far, I should probably call them. They're probably just sitting in the corner. They probably just haven't called me. I'm also trying to figure out what videos I need to make next. So if any of you have any ideas for videos that you'd like me to make, let me know, because I'm kind of getting ready to do another kind of wave of videos. Get back into that. Star Carrier, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. What's a good price for an older Honda like that? Are you talking about the 67? The CB77? I have no idea, because I've never really dealt with those. And honestly, price varies by condition and completeness. I mean, if the bike is... honestly, dude, I just haven't really checked in. It hasn't really been a huge... I really haven't thought about it too much. Putting on a new seat cover. That would be a good one. I actually have to do a new seat for the 67, or for the... I'm starting to lose track of all the damn bikes. I got too many damn bikes now, man. The 68 CB, I need to do a new seat for that one. So that would be a good one. New seat cover. I'll have to order a seat cover for that. You know, my friend Brad, who is in here quite often, He actually does upholstery stuff. He would be a perfect guy to make a video like that. I might have to give him a little nudge. Tula Tom, that wiring video that you've mentioned. Yeah. So for those of you who are coming in a little late to the stream, shame on you. Just kidding. But check out the new digs. Pretty much a brand new kind of a studio setup in here now. I got a dedicated little desk here to where I can chat and be all organized. But then it's really opened up the shop a lot. I built that workbench over there last weekend, and I've got a nice little polishing station, and I'm telling you, this is such a game changer. Here's the little table that I have for all my tools that I'm always losing and everything, and I'm getting really organized over here as well. I've got a ton of tanks, I got a ton of seats, I got a ton of pipes. Man, there is so much stuff. But a few other little things I want to do. And Tula, you kind of mentioned it with that video, that wiring video that I want that you're talking about. So I want to do like an exhaust hood here so I can do polishing and stuff. But then also like on these walls, I want to do like a wiring diagram and like wire up something so that we could like look at it and things like that. So the wiring is definitely coming. Just stick with me on that. This is the beast though. I was really pleased with how the workbench came out. I've been working on a little IKEA table this whole time, and I finally just broke down and was like, you know what? I need a freaking workbench. And I tell you what, if a tornado rolls through here, that workbench will be the only thing that survives. You know, if the foundation of the house goes, that table's probably still going to be there. This thing is heavy freaking duty. Really, really awesome stuff. And I'm finally getting organized with my tools and all of that, and that feels very, very good, and getting organized with all the polishing and all of that. But the biggest thing, quite honestly, is the floor space, man. It was getting very, very, very cramped in here. I mean, I was like literally, you know, sandwiched in between, like knocking this bike off of its stand. There's the Apocalypse bike. Or falling into a motor, or tripping over a tire or something. And I just really needed to open up some space. So we did a little bit of reorganizing. And I tell you, I thought it was like something that would be like an afternoon project, but it actually turned into, you know, a 2-weekend project really to get it to where it needed to be. But just getting organized, and it feels really, really, really good. Jacko's in. Good evening, Brian. Good evening, chat folk. Hope all's going well. Things are going well. We're doing okay. Nick James, I want to know a good place to order the cover. Good question, dude. I mean, Nick, I've never even got into that. I haven't looked into it. So if anybody's got some suggestions, let me know. Shale, for the 2-stroke, use gasoline in the pipe, light it up. Okay, thanks for the winky on that. That could be absolutely nuts. Brian's got it all. I got a lot. I mean, if you're hurting for a particular part, please let me know. One of you mentioned that you might need a 360 cover, I think, earlier. Well, I got a CL 360 cover in lime green, if anybody needs that. God, who was that? So I'll have to go back in the chat and see, but I've got one. It's in perfect condition. It comes with the badge. I got it if you need one, a CL 360 sitting right there. Larry, I need some CB 360 crankcase disassembly and reassembly, but I don't have a 360. That's the problem. I'm cleaning mine up now. Hoping to put it back together correctly. Always helps with a video. Tell me about it. That's, you know, Larry, the whole reason why I made all the videos that I did make is because there were no videos for the stuff that I wanted. I just haven't seen a 360. I don't have a 360, so I haven't had the opportunity to really dive into that. Jacko, I saw you working on the exhaust patch. Nice one, mate. I'm glad you approve. I had my doubts. I seriously had my doubts on that one. I'm going to get this exhaust out of the way. I'm just going to, because this is kind of taking up the workspace, and I don't want to be done yet, you know. I don't want to be done yet. We got to find something else to do tonight. I just don't know what that is. What I should be doing is spending all of my time polishing the engine. I should just be getting the engine ready to go. So when I do get the tires and I get the tires mounted, that we can just get it going and, again, move really, really fast. Brian T, Larry, there's a live he did where he disassembles a crankcase. It's savage and for a 350, but it should give you an idea. No, Brian T. Larry, do not listen to Brian T. There is no valuable information in that live stream at all about cracking the cases. What I would suggest, if you're trying to kind of go through that process, Saturday's Wrench. I would look at him on YouTube. Saturday's Wrench I believe he had a disassembly video. But man, he has a really, really good engine series that I'm envious of. I'm not envious of it. That's not the right word. Just a fantastic job that he did on that. And it's super, super useful. Again, it's not for a 360, but, you know, there's quite a few similarities between, you know, what's kind of going on with that and everything else. So that's where I would start. I guess I got to find myself a 360. I got the CL125. That's kind of the next little project. You know, I'll be doing some videos on the assembly and stuff of that, but yeah, I don't. Tula, did you ever get that cam rubber roller out of the lower crankcase? No, Tula. No, I never did get that out. Tragedy struck one night, and I wish I would have taken pictures. I wish I would have taken some pictures of the mess that I made. Oh, God, did I make a mess. John Matheson, Wrenchity-roo. Hey, I kind of like that. I want a t-shirt that says that. Wrenchity-roo. I like that. Welcome to the stream. Oh, can you show the engine and how to polish it? Yeah, we can do that, Claire. Let's look at that after I tell this story. After I tell the story, man. So one of the reasons I didn't live stream, there were two reasons why I didn't live stream last week. And it was, one, logistically, things weren't quite right. Okay, so I was kind of forcing it. I had to move all the cameras, lighting, everything, trying to do a quality stream. And that wasn't quite right, but I was like, well, I'll just do it anyway. So I was like, what am I going to do tonight? And I was like, well, I'm going to get that little rubber piece out of the cam chain tensioner out of the engine that I dropped into the bottom of the engine. And so I went out to my garage and I went and got I have like a 5-gallon thing of waste oil. And I was like, okay, so I heard, I think you told me about this. It was your idea. It's all your fault. You know, that you could fill the engine up with oil and then do like a fast flush with oil, and you could push that piece out through the drain. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try that. So I put this story would be so much better if I had pictures, but I was so pissed that I didn't even think of that. So I had my waste oil bin up on the table, and I had the engine there. It was right here behind me on this table. They were all kind of sitting there, all kitty-wumpus. And I turned the motor, like shifted the motor over, and I knocked the waste oil bin off the table. I had already taken the cap off the top of it because I was just kind of staging and getting ready. And that 5-gallon thing was probably 3 gallons full of waste oil. And glug, glug, glug all over this floor. Like, it was a massive, massive, massive mess. And, you know, oil is bad enough, but waste oil particularly is very bad. That was the biggest mess that I've ever made in my life. And it was probably about, it was probably about 6:45 before I was going to like commit and go live. And it was a mess, and it bled everywhere. And all I could do, and honestly, all I could do was like stand there and watch the oil just like move across the floor. That's all I could, like I didn't even move. I was just like, no, 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 no. I think that's exactly what I said actually. I was like, no, no, no. And man, you know, I was up until about 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. Cleaning that, and that was a mess. Thank God I had a couple of bags, big bags of really cheap kitty litter down here. And I was able to use all of that to kind of soak it up, and then I'd sweep that up, and then I'd throw more down, and then I would mop that up, and the smell was crazy. At like one point, I'm sorry, that sucks, Claire. It was miserable, and I mean, at one point, like seriously, I had to go outside just to get air because it was just so bad, and I hooked up an exhaust fan in the window back there, and I was trying to like get that all together, but man, that took me forever. I was up till like 2 o'clock trying to clean that, and just finally it's all better. But man, waste oil, it was probably like 3 gallons of it. I mean, it was, 3 or 4 motorcycle exchanges, for sure, oil changes. It was terrible, but the kitty litter was the thing. Colin, I know I should have started recording with a wide shot so we could all see. Then never address the oil spill. Understand the frustration. Captain Hazelwood strikes again. No. Yeah, dude. It was just like a slow, those slow motion moments that you have in life. And I didn't even move. I just like watched it drain on the floor. I didn't even like reach down to like stop it because it was just going glug, glug, glug out of the side of that gas can that I use. It was such a mess. So by that point, I was like, yeah, it's all right. I don't care anymore. And then I got to cleaning, and we cleaned that all up. So, but yeah, that was the drama. That was Dramaville last week. That is why. That's one of the reasons. The other thing, I just don't think it would have been a very quality stream last week because everything wasn't quite set up. Everything wasn't quite where it needed to be. In order to do a stream, and I do want a very quality stream. So, taking a look at Claire. Claire, it's good that I kind of get back into this because I need to get this engine done. Yeah, it's okay, dude. Star Carrier. I mean, we've all been there, but man, it was a mess. It was like this entire area. I got to go up even higher to show you how it just seeped everywhere. But luckily, I have this black kind of rollout floor. I was able to keep it all on the floor. So it didn't get onto the concrete. It didn't do any of that. It actually cleaned up okay. And, it was a lesson learned. Don't put your waste oil bin next to your engine when you're trying to kind of move this darn thing around. So it kind of depends when you're cleaning an engine. And this one's actually coming out okay. I'm not hating where it's at. It's just really, really slow going right now. Here, I got my cord tangled up here just a little bit. Just bear with me here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. It's coming out. And, I feel pretty good about this kind of a finish, this kind of a patina. Some people, they get into like very shiny, very polished. But again, in 6 months, like you can polish this to a mirror, okay? We could get this looking this good. Like we could get this entire engine looking this good as much of this, this cam chain tensioner cover, right? But I guarantee you in 6 months or next year, it's gonna be dulled. And it's just a lesson that I've learned over the last couple of bikes that I've done, that it's like, yeah, you can go, get it to a mirror polish. But unless you're going to be out there on your hands and knees polishing, endlessly, it's never going to stay there, okay? So I'm actually feeling pretty good about where I'm at with this top end of this engine right now. And I've been trying a lot of different methods, trying to like find a really, really simple way to deal with this. So, Claire, I might have just turned out the lights and gone to bed. I couldn't do that, Claire. I couldn't do that because I have cats, and just beyond the curtain over here, it's their litter boxes. So I know that they're going to come through here. And I was like, okay, one, I can't have, oil laying out, clear. But then once I put all the kitty litter on it, I was like, oh, damn, these cats are going to come over here and they say like, oh my God, we have like a wonderland of kitty litter. Let's poop and pee in it. and then they'd be digging around into the oil, and it would have been terrible. So I was like, there's no way that I cannot clean this up tonight, because that would be a disaster. So I couldn't really do that. I had to get it done. I had to get it done. Don't listen to Tula. I'll listen to Tula. Tula's a smart guy. We're gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again, but I needed to step back and not do that. Colin, just make it future use problem. I'm sure they'll be understanding. Colin, it's about first impressions, though. For sure. I know, but I'm kind of over it. Yeah, whatever, as far as the polishing goes. What's your source for replacement fasteners? Replacement fasteners as far as what? I may have lost track of what I was even talking about. It happens from time to time. Yeah, it would have been like a tar pit. Oh my God. And then they would have ran all over the house, and they would have gotten in the carpet, and they would have jumped on the couch, and they would have done all these things. That would have been very, very, very bad. It would have been very bad. So it had to be cleaned up. There was no option. There was no option in order to do that. So I've been experimenting. And what I have found that actually works the best, and this is like, so I've got kind of a budgety approach, and then I've got a little bit of an approach that, you can buy some parts and make it work. But what I have been doing, I'll just show you. And I have a couple videos of polishing engines. There's a few of them on my channel where I'm polishing engines or polishing aluminum. Engines are just they are just a different animal, because number one, they have to be degreased. There's no point in trying to polish an engine that hasn't been degreased. I think that's the first step. So what I've been doing, I'll just kind of show you. I should put gloves on. So bad about that, but the stuff is kind of nasty. So put some gloves on. So I'll just kind of walk you through my steps of what I've been doing and what has worked fairly well. It's been good. I'm trying to find a dirty part on this engine because it's pretty clean, and I really don't want to get into the fins. We could, maybe. We could get into that, but see, like, that's kind of what I'm going for. It's just this clean, it's very clean aluminum. Regan, I better go and do my schoolwork. See ya, Brian. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. You can always catch the rebroadcast and everything on that, but thanks again for stopping by. That's awesome. Brian T, I'm killing you. I don't want to kill you, man. You're valuable to the community. I'm going to stop talking about the oil disaster. It was a disaster. But what I do find works very, very well for degreasing is super clean, or if you don't want to go out and buy a product, just go and get dishwash soap, Dawn dish soap, something like that, and a 3M pad. A 3M pad and dish soap. You can make some serious progress with it. The Super Clean does a nice job. I like it that it's in kind of a spray bottle, but you can do the same thing with Dawn. You can just put it in a spray bottle. I find that the easiest way to do it. But a 3M pad will start knocking this stuff out very, 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 very quickly. And it just kind of depends on how hardcore that you really want to get. Do you want to go for that mirror polish? Is that what you want to do? Or do you just want clean? And for me, I just kind of want it clean. So starting with a good degrease is the first step, right? And in a lot of times, depending on how bad your engine is or how neglected it is or whatever the situation is, a lot of times just a simple degrease is going to get you to where you want to be, and you'll be like, damn, that looks pretty damn good. I'm good. I'm just going to move on with my life and, go play some Tiger Woods golf or go watch some Netflix and move on with your day. But to me, it seems like the degreasing step is very, very, very important. Because if you're trying to polish anything and there's grease of any kind on it, it's just no bueno. You're never going to make progress. So a degreasing step is very, very key. The other thing that does work very well are little brass brushes on your Dremel to get into some of these little nooks and crannies. can work very, very well. Just remember that when you're cleaning aluminum, never use steel. Make sure that you're always using brass so you're not scratching and pitting it up. But you can see, like even that little bit, this has gotten to that point right here. Okay, so the other thing that you could do is, so if you want to go one step further on something like this, I found, and this is honestly just from experimenting, and I don't really plan on going this far on this engine, but for the sake of this, I'll kind of show you what you could do. I would get like a 1000 sandpaper and maybe a 600 sandpaper, like a wet, you know, this brown, the wet, and go with that. So I would start with a piece of like 600. Brian T, hopefully you can't drive golf carts in the game Tiger Woods. I love Tiger Woods golf. I'm so into it. So a little 600. Let's just kind of focus on this little hump right here. And you know what this is going to do? This is going to force me, because I'm going to do this part like so nice, that it's going to, I'm going to have to do the whole damn engine this way, which is going to be super frustrating. Gordwrath is in. Hey guys, hey Brian. When did you go live? 7 o'clock, Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern time is the time that I normally go live. I miss one here and there, and I apologize. But a little 600 on this, and you can totally see, I need to get my rag here, keep wiping this down, and you can get out pretty much any imperfections that are going in on this. All right, so I'm just kind of focusing on this little hump here. Keep wiping it. You can start to see it really coming alive. Let me see if I can get you a little better angle here of what I'm doing. I think that this is personally excessive. I need my bucket of water over here because I'm going to need it. Wish I had a little shop sink. That'd be very nice. A little sandpaper on this, keeping it nice and wet. I love these Gorilla tubs. They're called Red Gorilla tubs. They fit a wheel, they fit an engine, everything just perfect. And what you can do is really start to get these amazing. So that's just like literally like a minute with 600, and then I might follow that up with 1,000. And again, nice and wet. Again, it just depends how hardcore you want to go. I don't plan on going this hardcore with this engine. But you sand it out until you feel no more resistance on it. Claire, you could totally do that with the Scotch pads. I just happen to have a lot of sandpaper. And I find the sandpaper, I mean, I'm kind of at peace a little bit when I get into sanding. But you can already see this section of it starting to really come to life. And you just got to keep working it around and around, and you can do it. Now, I'm not going to do this on the side covers and stuff. I'm going to do the side covers, you know, on the buffing wheel and all of that. I'm not so worried about that. But wet sandpaper and 800 and 1,000 grit will get you a long way. And then, so I don't want to spend all night doing this, but see how we're getting there? It's pretty nice. That's about as clean as it's going to get. And then what I was using the other night that I actually felt good about was this is where I started to use this Mother's Magan aluminum polish just because it was like easy to find. And it was actually pretty cheap. And then grabbing an old micro towel or a microfiber. And you can go back over all this. So just a little bit of aluminum polish and start to work it out. Just like that. Again, I'm just kind of focusing on this hump. And there you go. You can see you're pulling that material off. Again, I'm a huge fan of rotating the product and moving through it. And again, I was just focusing on the hump, right? I'll get you a kind of a nice zoom in view of this here, but that's where you got. Oop, there we go. Look at that. Like if you can make your whole engine, I just focused on like this part right here. Ah, bad angle. I get you this. The lighting just isn't quite squared away. But if you were able to get your whole engine looking like this, that'd be amazing. Jacko. Oh, wait, are we losing somebody? Brian, I did it 42 years ago. Till now, man. You burn it to clean it that way. It's 3:40 a.m. in the Netherlands now. Get some sleep, dude. So you weren't kidding when you said put gasoline in. See what? Yeah, Claire, right? I hope you can see that on the stream. It's kind of tough. My lighting, I gotta deal with my lighting just a little bit. I gotta move a couple of my lights because my angles are a little different. But that's it. It comes down to patience and kind of working through it. So here's my 1000. Here's my Scotch. So I would go degrease with Dawn dish soap, or you know, a super clean kind of product like this. I really do like this stuff, and then kind of go for it. But yeah. Oh, shoot. Now I've made this corner look so damn good on this engine, I'm not going to be able to stop. Gordwrath, I'm kind of with you. And the thing is, I put all this work into this. You know, again, in 6 months to a year, it's going to be faded. It's going to be faded a little bit unless I get into it. But that's the process. I found 600 to 1,000 is about as far as you need to go. Now, for these god-awful things, like the worst, here, what's the best angle for me to shoot at? These things, these are my nightmare. These are the things that they drive me absolutely crazy on this. You need something. What I found was that like brass or like nylon brushes will work very, very well. So, and I've been trying to solve this problem for a long time of like what to do. But I did find that, and I'm using these bits up like crazy, but like a brass brush like this can do a pretty nice job. The only thing is that I don't like about this is that these things get ruined in a heartbeat. So I did find, let's see, were these the ones? These nylon ones, these actually survive a little bit better. Okay, they survive a little bit better when doing this. But if you do have like a tool of some kind, you can get in here and see how it's just knocking all that dust right out of there. And I'm not so worried about like, ooh, I just nicked that up. That sucks. I'm not so worried about like polishing the inside. I want to get it clean. But like, see, the nylon ones seem to stand up a little bit better. And for kind of a cost-effective, easy kind of way to clean stuff, WD-40, man. A little bit of WD-40 on the insides here. The nylon brush. Clean this up. So I just do this corner here. It's always good to like reverse your drill once in a while. See that the bristle's going the other way. All right, so you can do that. And that's going to get it clean, right? And then here's kind of the ticket that is like the next step. Get this points cover out of here. Or this points wire. It's going to be in the way. So there's a couple things you can do here. You can wad up your 3M. Let me see, I got to give you a little better look here. You can wad up your 3M pad and get this in here. You can go like this and start to clean this up. And I know there's some people that just get it vapor blasted. You know what? This engine's not coming apart. So it's kind of limiting as far as what I can kind of do with it. But a wadded up thick 3M pad will work very, very well. To clean this. Now that I'm doing it, I'm not quite as annoyed. I mean, procrastination is like the biggest enemy, right? You start building things up in your mind. So you can get this pretty nice and clean. See, it already looks better from this perspective. So make sure you're staying focused here. And so this works. The other thing that works, I don't know if I have one handy. Let me look. Let me look in my bin. Should have one. I'm still trying to organize everything, but I thought I put one in here. Yes. Short little putty knife will work very well too. So you can just wad it up around your putty knife like that. And this gives you a little bit of force to be able to get inside of here and clean these out to get in there. Now, the biggest thing, I think the biggest difference that really kind of makes it is if you can quickly just go and polish the edges of each of the fins. And I think the easiest way to do that, honestly, is with your Dremel and a small sanding pad to do that. Rifle bore bush. I mean, that's essentially what they are, right, Tula Tom? Oh, have you tried 4.0 steel wool? It's so soft. Yeah, 4.0 steel wool is wonderful for like decorative pieces. I'll use 4.0 steel wool on chrome. I know some people don't like that. But I'll use it on chrome. I'll use it on hubs to do kind of fast and dirty kind of cleaning. But on the engine, I don't know. It's the 3M pad just seems to do a good job. 4.0 works. I'm not yay or nay on either. If you have a ton of 4.0 steel wool, you can definitely knock that out and do that. The other thing you can do, and oh shoot, do I have it? Would be just a little sanding block. I think I have a little sanding block out here. Let me go grab that real quick. Thought I put it on the table. Just give me 1 second. If I don't see it in 10 seconds, aha, I found it. A little block of wood with some sandpaper on it can do a pretty nice little job here too. So this is just a little block of wood with a little bit of sandpaper. You can keep this all nice and level. And just start hitting the outside edge of your fins. There's a little bit of, stupidly, this sandpaper had a little bit of white paint on it. But if you do that, you knock that out, say this has freaking paint on it. It's annoying. But just touching the edges of these. And I'm trying to remember who told me this. Somebody on the stream one night said, like, use a sanding block to knock down the edge. And you can knock down this edge just a little bit. And then, if you come back through with your aluminum polish. Oh, wait, I'm skipping a step. Come back through with your wet 1000. Hit this now. Clean this up. You don't have to do the whole fin, is what I'm saying. You know, you don't have to do the whole damn fin. You just got to get this outer edge. Clean it. I'll go in here just a little bit. Clean this, this. Get in there, clean this. And I think on the stream you can already kind of see it. Trying to get you a good focal point there. It's a lot of manual labor though. to get it here. And then, let's see, is this rag clean? Give it a little wipe. See, you can see it shining. See how much clean, like you come over here, look how dull and nasty. And over here, you can see they're just nice and shiny. Then you can come in with a little bit of your polish and start to work this just a little bit. And once you know, it will start to come back to life. It'll have just a little bit of a shine. God, I wish you guys, I hope you can see that. But it's got a clean, nice little shine to it, and the fins are all nice and clean. That's kind of how I'm approaching it now. That's kind of the process here. The little nylon brushes, though, are a lifesaver. And honestly, for me, that's good enough. And then the thing is you got to go all the way, you know, all the way down on the whole thing. So there's really no way around it. So again, we could do, what did I do with that? Wow, I've taken like 3 drinks out of this beer tonight. Rifle bore bat, yep, Tula. That's exactly it. Lost all my tools again. Okay, here's my WD-40. Okay, and there's my brush. It's like, here, let's just try this. I'm going to hit this with WD-40 down inside of each of the fins. Gosh darn it. Now I'm starting this. I'm not going to be able to stop. I'm going to be up till 3 o'clock freaking working on this. Thanks a lot, everybody. Now we can get back in here. I'm going to change out to a little bit thicker one because these lower ones are a little bit wider. I find WD-40 does a great job of just cleaning this stuff out. You could use Dawn or Super Clean or whatever. It's just kind of a combo of a bunch of different things. And again, this engine isn't coming apart. This engine runs, it's fine, as far as I know. And I don't need to do a top-end rebuild. I don't have to pull any of this apart. If I was going to tear it all apart, then I would probably definitely think about vapor blasting, but not on this one. Ooh, don't want to do that. Don't go too deep. And we'll reverse. The nylon ones are working the best. The brass or the steel, and you don't want to use steel, but they've just bent out too much. And you're just wasting bits. And we're just getting that really nice and clean. And then what we can do is we can find whatever the hell I did with my putty knife and my 3M pad. And get that in here. Start working this. Yeah, let me give you a little bit of back zoom here. I get some WD-40 on the lens. Give me 1 second. Oh, I should use a micro on this. There. Better. Again, I just got that in here. Just kind of fold it up. And just keep working it. It's a little thick. I need a thinner putty. But you can just wad it up, throw it in here. Give it some pushes. Just like that. Clean that. Now you could go in here with the sandpaper and clean up this. These fins are a little bit more visible, right? So you could do that. But what I found was that, man, this sanding block, I don't want to hit that surface. I don't want to hit my gasket surface on the bottom. Need a little smaller sanding block. It's nice to use a sanding block because you can keep it all nice and even. You can already see how that's starting to pop. I wish you could see it on stream. You can see you're taking just a little bit of material off of those, but you're cleaning that edge. I can do it like this. Yeah, like that. Looks great. Oh no, I'm going to be doing this all night now. Now we can clean this up. Wipe it down. As long as you get that accent on the edge, it'll look okay. It's just a matter of getting inside on each one of these. Like that. And then see if I can give you a shot of what that looks like. See that? See how that looks? Nice and shiny. That's pretty much what you got. I need to do a little bit more work up on the top edge here. But generally, if you get the fins shiny, you're in a good spot. So not that arduous of a task. But again, then I would grab just a little bit of Mother's. Again, it's good just to protect everything. Wipey wipe. And that will come out very, very, very nice. Look at that. I love it when you can see kind of the light reflection in that. That's all it really takes. I mean, shoot, now that I'm doing it, I'm kind of like, why have I been complaining? Like, again, here on top, really dull, really nasty. Got some shine, got some glitter. Got some glitter going on that, which is kind of nice. So, yeah, I hope that helps. I may give you a couple ideas. You don't need a lot. Oh, wow. There's been some chat coming through here. That's cool. I'm stealing that trick. Cool. Shale, thanks, Jacko. I know, Brian, but I don't work, so I have time now. And yes, it's normal here. I can clean it that way with gasoline. Nice cleaning out. Got it. Claire, nice. Awesome tips. I think it works, Gordwrath. I think it works. Sorry. Blame Claire. It's always my fault. Oh. Looking better already. Totally, right, Tula? That's not so bad. I'm glad. It's a nice perspective shift for me. It's like once you get a process down, you just stick with it and roll with it. Nice. Now, I just did this last week. C1 Audio, thanks for joining the stream, man. Good to see you. Hanging out, 21 viewers tonight. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, share the stream. This has been a fun one so far. Claire's Customs, I wonder if we could put a 3M pad wrapped on the end of an old bit on an oscillating tool. Possibly. If you could, if you could keep it there, that's the problem. You'd find a way to deal with it there. But yeah, now I kind of want to just end the stream now and just keep working on this motor, to be quite honest. Because this is like my big obstacle. Now that I'm not dealing with truing or anything, I'm doing that. But again, degrease first and degrease well. On big flat surfaces, I would do the sandpaper 600 and 1000 and some polish. And I do think these little bits help to do these stupid fins. Makes me want to get a water-cooled motorcycle. 'Cause do they have the fins on them? These fins are the thing of nightmares. If you've seen the YouTube video, I'm very frustrated. Like, I think, what was it? I was kind of Googling, trying to see, like, how I was ranking for some videos and stuff. And if you're not a member yet, go be a member of Keep On Wrenching Community Group. While I'm here, I'll just show you that. But if I go, oops, come back down. There we go. So you should be able to see that. So if I just, like, go to Google how to polish motorcycle engine fins, my video pops up right here, and just look at how frustrated I am in this video. BB Matt's in here, and this has to be the most miserable freaking job of restoring a motorcycle. I'm telling you guys, I am at my wit's end, but I'm making progress. I just want to show you guys where I'm at on this thing. Now, I've been working and working on this thing. It was so brutal having to deal with that. But man, like the engine fin cleaning video is like #1 on Google right now, and people are leaving some fun comments on that. So yeah, if you're enjoying the stream tonight, you're not a member, be sure to go check out the Keep On Wrenching community group and go get your free sticker. Free stickers available. KeepOnWrenching.com. All right, man, we're cruising, having fun tonight, doing some crazy stuff. All right, Colin, I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. It's been Rio. Great stream today. Lots of progress. Hope to see you all next Thursday. Hope to see you too, Colin. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Get that homework done. Get it done. And then get back to work on that bike, too. Shale. What am I missing here? Bam. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good on that. So, yeah, I'm kind of... I hate to say it, but I'm kind of motivated right now to maybe keep doing some of this stuff. It never ends. It never ends, but my goodness, I do like walking by this and seeing it looking better. But now I kind of ruined myself because now I made this look so damn nice. Oh, God, that does look nice. There's a little bit of a scratchy scratch in there, but a little more polish on that would work just fine. What kind of beer do you like? You know, I'm not too big of a beer snob. I'll drink whatever, but I do find myself buying IPAs quite a bit. The home beer is a Two-Hearted Ale. That's the one that's kind of the fridge beer. That's kind of what I'm drinking. Jacko, your cleaning fins video is #1 when I Google too. Awesome. Yeah, it's fun to see how those videos are really starting to get seeded now, because they're a little over a year old, I think, most of them. So, or coming up on a year. I think a lot of them are coming up on a year. So they're getting seeded, and they're starting to pop up, and I'm starting to see like a lot of different videos starting to rank really, really well. My God, this looks really good right here. Ooh. Hi, how are you? Yeah, for such a video, Jacko, I think that's pretty badass to rank like that for that. So, yeah. Every little bit helps, so it's good. It's good, and the comments are really positive for the most part. But a lot of people are the #1 comment on all of that is always just vapor blast it, or you know, and it's like easier said than done. One thing I wish, well, and I probably don't communicate it, so that's my problem, is that you know working on these bikes and how I got into all of this anyway. I had minimal tools. Like, look, oh my God, this is like reflecting right now. I'm getting all distracted and stuff. I didn't have any tools. Like over the last year or so, I've acquired better tools. But man, I did everything by hand. I didn't, you know, it was on the stream a few months ago that somebody finally told me, hey, Brian, use that impact driver. You know, an electric impact driver instead of using my socket wrench and wrenches all the time. And that was a game changer, you know. And I like to be able to just say, anybody can do this. You really don't need a lot of tools. I built my first 2 bikes, or restored. I restored my first 2 bikes with ratchets and wrenches, sandpaper, and water. You know, honestly. And that was it. Man, I really screwed the pooch here now because now I made this look so good. I can't stop like touching it. Dave, just vapor blast it. That's what, just vapor blast it. The other thing, a Dremel can do a ton of work for you too, but just make sure that you use the brass brushes. I made the mistake of using steel brushes on one of them, and which one was that? The 72, I think, in one of those videos. I was like, just put the steel brush on it. And I caught hell in the comments for that. But these little brass brushes, buy the Dremel brand if you can. These are the cheapo Amazon ones, and these fall apart really, really quick. But these little brass brushes can really help you just get in here and zip, 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 and start cleaning up all this. And a lot of times I'll just use WD-40 on that and clean that up. And it goes pretty quick. Curtis, welcome to the stream. Tula, what's going on? Tula, what's the M for? Hey, by the way, got my 72 CL450 running again. Had to replace my cam chain rollers. So happy it's running again. Should have done a nice polish while I had it apart. Yeah, I mean, there's a saying that my father always used when I grew up, and you know, he would always say, like, working on something, and he'd get done painting something, he'd be like, you know what? It looks good from a galloping horse, and it's just something that I think I've kind of gravitated towards. It's like, it looks good from a galloping horse. It looks good. I'm good. I'm moving on. Just vapor blasted. Crazy beans. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah. I mean, shoot. Kind of like where it is. I got to clean this all out. But this is coming along. I haven't even touched this part down underneath here. Kind of tough. It's a little bit dark, but the same process I'll do over here. I haven't even looked at the points. I do have new covers, though. I found a set of covers that I can use on this, so that's good. So I'm going to grab my JIS. No, I should leave. I'll put it. Let's take it off. Let's do it. Let's take it off, and let's see. I don't remember if I've taken these off before or not. I think I did. But I'm curious again. I just want to see. I just want to see what it's going to look like. Yep, there they are. Yeah, points are in there. I'm going to replace this. I'm going to replace the points with this. The Boyer-Branson electronic ignition system. We're going to go with that on this bike. That will be an entirely new adventure. That will for sure be a bunch of videos. I'm going to need to make sure I document that. It's going to be, I'll be honest with you, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough for me to like pump the brakes once I get this Apocalypse bike really close to getting ready. Like I would just want to like be in my garage and get it all set up, get it going, and do all that. John Matheson's great saying from your dad. Yeah. The other one from my dad that he said a lot. So it was always like, looks good from a galloping horse. And then he would always say, I will always remember it. You know, and it's like after every stream I think of it, but he's always like, if you have time to work, you have time to clean up. And I always think of that. Like if I'm leaving my shop all messy or something, I can just hear my dad saying, look, you got time to work, you got time to clean up. Those are the two I will always remember. And it makes a difference, man. Like coming down into like a clean shop like the next day, it does matter because you start making progress instead of like being frustrated with like where are things and stuff like that. So this is gross. Yeah, this is all messy down in here. I don't know if I want to get this dirty tonight. Getting that all cleaned out. That's a mess. That's a mess to deal with. But I'll rinse her down with some super clean. Let her sit for a little while. Again, Dawn dish soap in a spray bottle. You can conquer the world with that. You can conquer the freaking world with that. I'm going to take a couple of these bits out before I put my box away. So I'm going to need them because I have a feeling this is going to be my weekend. I just got that bug now. And tomorrow's Friday. So, you know, Friday, 5 o'clock, I can roll down here and get going. So I want to make sure I'm not missing any important texts. Nice. Ah, my wife sent me a little text and reminded me to do something. Thank you, darling. And that is good. Guys, we're kind of winding down. We're losing some viewers. People must not be too impressed with the polishing. People were into the muffler stuff earlier, though. I feel good about that. I think I might edit that part out into its own video because I think we were so successful with that. Can't stop. You just get, yeah. It's an addiction thing. You just kind of get rolling on stuff. I got to learn to pump the brake a little bit sometimes. You know, just, hey, slow down, slow down, slow down. Right now, I have lost the lid to my chrome polish, which is slightly annoying me. Because I don't want that stuff to dry out, man. Stuff is inexpensive, but... Oh, there it is. There, I found it. There, I found it. Put the lid back on your stuff. Put the lid back on. And we'll get to that. But yeah, that was a good one. Claire, thanks for that suggestion. We needed like one more little project in the shop tonight, and I think that was kind of a good way to do it. I was really hoping. Let me switch cameras back over here. I was really hoping to get to this exhaust wrap tonight, but I think we pumped the brake just a little bit. Brian T, the polishing can be a bit of a snooze fest in my opinion. Yeah, I get that, but it's also like 90% of the process, you know? It's 90%, like the most time that at least I spend on stuff is polishing parts. So, and I keep finding new ways to do it. Like, how cool is this stuff? It's like a, what is this, fiberglass? It's probably like a fiberglass wrap that I can use on this. All good. Yeah, it's gonna look cool with the blacked out exhaust. I'm freaking excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. Get that gasket material off the cam chain tensioner holder. Might be able to knock that out quick. Hey, yeah, and I have some guy that I know gave me some things that might help me with that. Let me grab a couple of these. And let's see if I can find this. Let's go back over here. That's a good call, because that's going to have to come off, right? Let's go back over here. Shoe, what we've got is a gasket stuck on here. I do have this gasket remover. Permatex gasket remover foaming action. Let's put a little bit of this on there. Whoa. Don't want to get that in the engine. Well, let's see if we can get this off a little bit. I've been kind of experimenting with this stuff. And also it kind of gives me an opportunity to use one of the additions to the shop that I'm very excited about, is that I actually have a roaming power cord now that I can use whenever I need. So I'm going to do a little bit of heat. I'm on the low heat setting here. And we got the plastic razor blades that some guy swore by. See if we can get it off. I should let this gasket remover sit on here a little bit, but I'm impatient and this is an entertainment channel. So, and be careful not to drop a bunch of this down into the motor too. How can I wish I could like set this someplace so I'm not like one-handed. The one thing I wish I could find would be like a brass dental pick. I think would be pretty cool. Ooh, Tyler, good point. Good point. I shouldn't be touching that. You're right. You're right. But you can be pretty careful with a dental pick and just start kind of chipping little pieces off. This bugger is a dry one. It's a dry one. I don't know if I'm gonna, oh, there I got a, it's so nice when you kind of get an edge. I should have gloves when I'm using this gasket wrap too. I'm starting to get careless, everybody. It's getting late in the stream. Get this stuff off of my top of my engine. Don't want it eating away at the wrong gaskets. Doop, doop. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Let's get in here. Little dental pick has been really good. You just got to be very careful not to scratch anything. This is very awkward. An awkward area. Oh. But I got that top edge moving. Reach in here. Grab that. Get my heat gun. Back up in here. Gasket removal is an art form. It's a thing of patience, for sure. Really want to get that, and I don't want to heat up my rollers or anything like that cam chain roller. I don't want to heat that. I can just kind of pick on an edge, and again, always pulling out, never scraping in. Ooh, I'm sorry. I gave you guys like the most thrilling angle like ever. The blade holder. Did you give me that? Let me, yeah, oh yeah, you did. Let me try the blade holder. Where is that? What did I do with that? Here it is. Here we go. Perfect, good call, dude. Totally forgot about that aspect of it. Let's try to get in here. These plastic razor blades, I didn't even know they were a thing. Ooh, it is awkward up under here. Well, it's flicking. One little micro millimeter at a time. Wish I had a little stool, because I think that's what it's going to freaking take to get this done. Oh, God. I don't know if I have this in me, Tula. I don't know if I got it in me, man. I'm trying. But you are right. It needs to come out. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that's a big chunk. That's a big chunk that's coming off right there. Yeah. Yeah. Making some progress. One little piece at a time. That's actually pretty good progress, so we can pull a piece off that big. That's actually pretty good. If I could get this going along the top, I'd be real pleased with myself for the night. Let's get up underneath here. Should have let that gasket stuff sit there a little bit longer. Or a lot longer, actually, because I just dove right into it, you know? That is some annoying stuff. I don't want to nick up that damn roller. That's the last thing in the world I want to do is nick up this roller, because it's in such good shape. Boy, that bugger is baked in there. It is baked on there, buddy. Let's see, I'm going to go back to my dental pick for a little while, just see if I can get an edge up. God darn it, you guys are getting me all focused again. You're getting me all focused on stuff again and making me... There we go, that's working good. There we go. Ooh. Just don't want any of it to go inside there. I should stuff some paper towel in there before I get too carried away. Again, it's all I'm pulling out. I'm not pushing in. That's the key. You know, I'm not pushing into the engine. I'm pushing out. That sounded very Canadian. I'm not Canadian, by the way. Flip the blade and a fresh blade. Let's try it again. Got another new one here. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant like flip the blade the other way, but it's like just turn it around. Use the other side. There we go. This is starting to get nice and warm over here too. The heat is really helping a lot. There we go. That's a nice big chunk coming out of there. Ooh, I love that. Get you in here. Kind of tough to see. That's a tough angle. And it's kind of dark, but that's called progress. When you get a chunk of it off of there like that. Yeah, that's progress. There's another nice chunk off of there. Another nice chunk. Oh, come on. Yeah, and you can really push down into this, which is nice with the... because you're not going to score up the aluminum with the plastic razor blades. How I didn't know that these were a thing, I don't know. Hey, we got this top edge pretty much all cleaned off now. I don't know, Tula, where'd you find these? Because I have never come across these before I had met you. Ooh, yeah, it's getting the heat on it is a really, the heat really does help. Oh, I'm giving you guys like the worst show ever. Not ending the stream very strong. Oh well. Let's get in here. There we go. Oh, physical stores? Yeah, I don't know. I would have to Google around a little bit. Yeah, the heat. The heat is... Oh, no. There we go. The heat is key. There we go. There's another nice chunk off of there. Don't know. I have never seen them. I've never seen them. They don't last long. That is the one thing, Tula. They do kind of go to crap on you pretty quick. Shoot when you do that. John Matheson fired off the Airwolf emote. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. $10 coming into the stream. Hey, Brian, greetings from Ontario, Canada. Love the vids. Lots of fun watching. Keep it up. That's the plan, man. I'm going to keep it up and keep on working. Keep on wrenching, as they say it. Thanks so much, man, for the support tonight. This has been a fun stream, and we're making progress. And there you go. See how I'm getting the heat on this? So I've got my gun kind of just laying there heating that general area. And, man, well, if you can just give the heat just a little bit of time, it's like burning the hell out of my hand when I'm in there. I got to be kind of quick. But I can get in, and, oh, that was a money one right there. That was money. That was money. Heat. Yeah, when you can get like a piece like this off, you are so far ahead of all of it. Well, Claire, I'm very paranoid about starting to sand on these surfaces because these need to be perfectly machined flat. Because otherwise you're going to get leaks when you start putting this stuff back together. So I would definitely stay away from using sandpaper on this stuff. For sure. Okay, so we got the top edge. Top edge is completely clear. I can show you this. So that was completely covered in gas. Oh, God, I don't want to heat up my camera. Top edge is getting clear. That's getting a lot cleaner. So that's good. But if you think about it, Claire, you just want to make sure that you're keeping those surfaces really, 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 really flat. Any variance has potential for a leak. Gasket removal, gasket removal is the worst. Oh, I got to put a little hook. I got to put a little hook on my desk so I can hang my heat gun so I don't have to lay it on the ground. That's one thing I really want to do. I'd like to get this top edge. That's my goal tonight. Let's get this going. Getting it. You're right. They do go through fast, dude. You just got to switch. Put a different one on. Get back at it. Oh, it's nice and hot over here. There we go. Got that corner clear. I just got one little chunk right there I need to get. Glad I put this paper towel in there too. There we go. Got it. Got it. And one more little piece up here. Gasket removal is the most miserable. It is the most miserable job, probably. It's probably worse than engine fins. And it is so important. You can get by with some dirty engine fins, but you can't do much with dirty gasket surfaces. And that's progress right there, dude. Love the challenges that come in from chat. There we go. Got another nice chunk off of there. Starting to cool off a little bit. Just like that. And you can see here, That's way better. There's some little pieces that I got to get up at the top edge there. But we'll get them. We'll get them. Heat, plastic razor blades, and some sort of a gasket remover definitely works. But it's going to take a lot of patience. Oh man, now I'm getting obsessed. You guys see that? I'm like starting to get all obsessed. It's like I gotta get that one little piece out of there. Why can't I get that one piece? All right, that stuff's coming off. And like this stuff down here, where the gasket the gasket stuff kind of got to sit for a little while, this stuff's coming off a lot easier. Oh, it's flaking off. It's doing good. Yeah, that'll come. Actually, I think what I might do is for now, because I've kind of gotten all this top stuff off, what I may do is get this, again, you're always pulling out. You're not scraping in. You're always pulling out on the top of that. Got this one little part down in this corner with an abrasive brush. What kind of an abrasive brush? It's coming. What kind of an abrasive brush are you using, Leo? I'd be very curious. It's because it's got to be something that's softer than aluminum, at least, right? Yeah, it's just this one little corner. If I could get that cleared up, that would be a win. So, oh, my hand's totally in the way. I'm going to have to go lefty on this. Come on. It's so close. I'm going to get the heat gun back over here and hit this bottom corner. What kind of an abrasive brush are you using? Heat this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, what a great stream tonight. This has been so much fun. We're at 3 hours, 29 minutes, 8 seconds. Crazy beans. Like there we go. God, that heat is the key. Heat is the key. Oh, ooh, got an edge. Let's see if I can get underneath that. I think I need to change my blade. Yeah, so just in this little bit of time, I've gone through 3 of those blades. Goes quick. Claire, have a good night. Thanks so much for joining. I'm glad you found the stream. We will see you next Thursday. I don't know what we'll be doing, but we'll be doing something for sure. There we go. Oh, God. Heat and a fresh plastic razor blade is for the win. Bam. Bam. There we go. Last little chunk. Just a little bit left on there. Luckily, this is kind of like the only main pain in the butt gasket I'm going to have to deal with. Abrasive wheel. I'm going to have to look into that. I would love to, like, if you're in the Facebook group, post a link on the feed in the Facebook group. But I know everybody talking, like so many people I see, you know, complain about these gaskets. Well, I am 90% further than I was before this wonderful suggestion came in to get involved with removing gasket material. There we go. You know what? I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm good. I'll get that other stuff later. That's light years difference from where it was. And, you know, it's progress. Every little bit is progress. Yep, I totally understand why you bought 200 of them, man. I'm way ahead. I got a lot of it off. And to be quite honest, I'm kind of sick of doing it. But God, look how shiny that motor is. Look at how nice that looks. Here, I got to pick up my kitty here. Murphy's making a little bit of an appearance on the stream tonight. How you doing, little guy? He's hanging out. He's waiting for me to get done. It's crazy. He knows when the streams are starting to wrap up, and then he comes down for all the love. So it's all good. Man, can't thank everybody enough. We had a really, really strong stream tonight. John Matheson came in with a $10 donation. Claire's Customs came in, super chatted $5. Josh Whitford came in, super chatted $10 on the stream. We got subscriptions from Daniel Huckabee, Hatson SB02, Brian T super chatted $24.99, Q in the Jack Bauer emote, and Big Al came in with $10 to kick off the stream tonight. So really, really awesome. Go Pack Go, Brian T. Yeah, we'll see, buddy. Vikes are building a hell of a defense. Ooh, the Vikes are building a hell of a defense. Oh, I got grease all over my face. That means that we had a good time tonight. Let's see. Claire's cleaning off the same gasket. They're a booger. Tula Tom, now blah, blah, blah. Brian T, Go Pack Go. I hate even saying that. Tula Tom, did you find a new machine shop for your jugs? I don't think he did yet, if I remember right. David Ellis, I'm out too. David, you got a sticker on the way. I remember seeing your name on the stuff. Past my retirement bedtime, been enjoying the evening. I've been enjoying the evening too, and I look forward to you getting that wiring harness, because hopefully we can get you all rolling there. Man, what a good night. What an awesome way to spend a Thursday evening. Good times, everybody. 3 hours, 34 minutes, 2 seconds. If you have not already, go request your free sticker from keeponwrenching.com. There is a form at the bottom of the homepage. If you'd like to support the channel, be sure to go check out the store, pick up a t-shirt, a mug, a hat, whatever, a sticker, whatever. Go do all of that. And of course, if you have not already, please go join the Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook. We're sitting at 166 members strong at this point. And I find it hard to believe that some of you may not already be connected to the YouTube channel. If you're not, please go and subscribe. We are marching, like literally we are marching our way towards the, we're marching towards 7,000 subs. John, have a great night. Amazing. Brian T, yeah, O-line is a huge problem for us, absolutely. But luckily we have Kirk Cousins, the greatest quarterback in the universe, and we're going to be just fine. All right, guys, I'm going to call the stream 3 hours, 35 minutes, 12 seconds. Thanks so much. We made progress. We made some progress, and we had a ton of great chatter going on. We'll see you next week, 7 p.m. Eastern. Also, hit up that keeponwrenching.com